Hello there, and welcome. Sorry, moving my mic. Back to the Crystal Library. Wah! Hello. Welcome. Back at the Krispy Kreme yet again. Hello. I don't know what else to say, except let's do some Blender. Oh, hi, Goofy! Oh, hello, welcome! Thanks for being here, bro! How you doing? How's your Sunday going so far? Oh, yeah. I have this. It's not a very good fan. How you doing, by the way, bro? Mom's balsa plant is dying. So I got this today. I know. I heard part of it. I am choosing actively not to listen to the rest of it, but I'm sure it's very good. What if I told you I'm okay on the I don't want it. I'm good. But thank you. There's also a cinnamon roll behind me. She's nice and snuggly and comfy, cozy. I'm here. I'm ready to do some Blender. I'm hopefully not gonna let my brain break in half this time. We have a snack. We have some acai berry bowl with some fruit and straws and nuts. I got a balsa wood fan by me. I got a Goofy next to me. I'm doing pretty good. Been trying to figure out how to get more stuff out to you guys faster because I don't draw fast. I really don't. But I think the next stream. Well, I'm not gonna tell you what the next stream is gonna be. Hopefully we'll be done with whatever sketch I'm working on to surprise you with it on Tuesday. So you'll have to be there or be square, and you'll find out on Tuesday, hopefully. I read Super Superio. Let's just assume that Mario's a bowl of soup. I like that idea better. Anyway, we're gonna do some Blender. It's time for Blender. By the way, just real quick, because I have to get this out of the way, super fast plug! I happen to have a Patreon. There's some stuff on it. You can go get stuff if you want. But basically, for $3 only if you want to happen to learn a lot of stuff. I'm learning anatomy on the side. We're getting through this Blender course so we can come back to the human anatomy, because human anatomy is my bread and butter. It's where I live. It's what makes me happy. It's what makes me joyous. And coming soon, I would like to announce something very big for this channel. But I have to finish Blender first in order to do that. So anyway, stay tuned. All the stuff that's going down will hopefully be up very soon. I gotta do some more editing and things, but you're nah, don't worry about it. There's never any forced or there's never any pressure to ever support if you financially are not able to. Trust, I'll feel you right now. I'm right there with you, bro. It's all good. Thank you so much. Your support here means more than enough. And if anything, if you can't do money, just pass it on. Spread the word. If there's anybody that you're like, I think they might enjoy this, just let's get some more friends in here. Passing it on does more than you know. Trust, it really does. But not to be a humble bragger, but I happen to take a lot of diligent notes. I, at the top, like to classify myself as a note sharer. I like to say a lot of things that I learn, and everything I learn gets passed on in there. So, if you would like this bucket of notes, like over 100 pages of junk, just junk that is related to motion design, graphic design, and so much more. You can get it for only $3 on my Patreon if you want access to that, and it's a one-time purchase. You buy it, you keep it. I'm not planning to make you buy it repeatedly. I would like it if you wanted to continue subscribing, but you do not have to. It's just for you. Because I don't like to make people pay for things. I really hate it. I would rather not, but I gotta eat food too. So, you know. Do what you can, and it helps out a lot. Even if you can't do much with the money, you can always send a like and pass it on to another swell being, and I'm also very grateful for that too. So thank you so much. But anyway, we're gonna hopefully breeze through this, unlike last time. I say that every time. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna also move this back over here. Goodbye. So we can hopefully get to some sketches, because I want to do a lot of stuff for Tuesday's fan art stream. By the way, I also stream on Tuesdays. If you like Deltarune, I'm doing a lot of fan art for that very soon right now. Working on stuff for that. It's spoilerific. I don't know if I want to say that out loud, but it's already kind of common knowledge at this point. It's been a month. I think it's safe, but you should just come to the Tuesday stream anyway, and you can see what we're cooking in there. Lots and lots of good stuff. So anyway, we're gonna get started with the Blender. Testing, volume 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna pause the sonic vibes. They're very good, but also I want to make sure we can all hear the guy speaking words. I plan to as much as I can. Thank you. It's just hard because I don't know how I can do this if I get a job. I'm doing this all right now because I don't have a job. Full-time job means money, but no YouTube. I don't know how to do both. So we're going to hopefully grind as much as we can because I would like this to be my job as much as I possibly can. But we're not going to gripe and groan about real life right now. Adulting and politics, we're not here for that. We're here to escape from all of that. You got the Shadow Mantle? You did it! How long did that fight take you? I'm so sorry. Of the Roaring Fraud. I'm so sorry. But all in all, I just want to say a huge thank you, you Goofy. You are truly the best for being in every single stream these last few weeks. I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you so, so much. You swell, Spud. You potato it up and drop a little emote in the chat because you're awesome. Code word is always potato for the most part, unless I think of another one otherwise. But yeah, French fry it up, potato it up, spud it up, and you have my thanks. You always are wonderful. But thank you really for being here. I really, really do appreciate it. So let's continue, shall we? This is a 30-minute video. It will hopefully not take us an hour to finish it with my intermittent pausing every once in a while as I take notes. And then we got to get through 2 each stream. So this one, and then the lighting one is a slightly bit shorter. And I think that one's just mostly going to talk about the mechanics of lighting, which hopefully won't take us long because I know enough about that stuff. So anyway, here we go. We got to build a plate, last I checked. And here we go.
Total number of users, because some people are downloading every release in the year, and then others are using a release from years prior. But the best guess of Blender's total user size is about 10 million. 10 million Blender users.
Wow.
But I now have to follow it with some rather sad news.
Why'd you say
Only about 3,600 of them are actually contributing to the Blender Development Fund.
I can't.
That means, and this is the scary bit, if you were to fill the Yankee Stadium with 46,000 Blender users, only about 17 of them would be contributors. Now, not only is this not a great look for the open source world, but it means that Blender is going to be developed slower than paid software. Like I mentioned previously, that the texture painting features of Blender are rather limited and old.
Green paper makes money go
round. They've wanted to build proper
Sadly.
PBR texture
I
painting
don't have any
for
green paper
years,
right now.
but they lack the
One
funds
day,
to
though.
hire a full-time developer.
I'll have
Same
too much.
applies to the broken fire
I'll
and
be able to
fluid
give it all away.
simulator, the video
Ooh.
sequence editor, the list goes on. And we could have all of these improvements today if we only had the funds.
Yeah,
So
I
last
hear
month
you.
I was at the Blender Institute speaking to Francesco
Message
City,
heard.
and he asked for my help to bring awareness to this. So
Thank you.
I'm asking you right now, that's right, right now, donate. If you're enjoying this series
You're a
and you
good guy,
like
Andrew.
Blender, then please pause this video right now and take 2 minutes to sign up and pick a plan. Not only do you get to be one of the cool
mentioned why I
17
can't.
people in the stadium that's donating,
Thank you, though.
but you'll know that the amazing story of Blender gets to continue because of you. And if you do join the development fund because of this video, then please comment below with hashtag
You hear that,
join
chat?
Blender, so that
You
I
should
can tally
donate.
up how much of an impact this little
Do it for
PSA
me.
and the series has had as a whole.
If you like
So,
donuts.
with that out of
and
the
you
way,
like Blender,
let's get
go
on
for
to
it.
the tutorial. So how'd you go with your homework?
Build
Did you take a
awareness.
stab
I
at creating
did!
the plate?
I
Did
did!
you do it, or did you wait for me to
Look,
show
my
you?
plate
the
actually doesn't look that
Hope
bad.
you did. If you didn't,
Hunky-dory.
you're only cheating yourself, as the teachers say.
I did.
But no, seriously, give it
I
a shot
tried
if you
it.
haven't already. I do
made a
think it
plate.
helps you to learn. But
It's
if you
not
don't want
see-through.
to, can't stop you. But I'll
Wahoo.
show you now how I created this plate. So
gonna teach us how
first
to
of
do it this
all,
time?
I load in the
My
image
sprinkles are still
reference
wonky. I don't
first.
want to fix them, but I tried my
And I
best.
haven't shown you how to do that yet, so I'll show you now. If you go to the top of the screen until the cursor changes on that line there, just right-click and then say vertical split. And then I now get
Oh.
2 duplicate windows. This second window I can now make any other window type. So the one I'm looking for is Image Editor. Now go Image and Open.
What are you
So
doing?
this is the image we're going to use. It's one from Polygon because it's actually one of our models. It's a real ceramic plate that we photo
Siren
scanned,
just went off in my
turned
brain.
into
I've been trying to figure out how to do that forever. Oh my god. Okay, explain all that again because I gotta write that down.
the image reference first.
Right click.
And I haven't shown you how to do that yet, so I'll
that's
show you now.
neat.
If you go to the top of the screen
That's
until
very
the
cool.
cursor changes on that line there, just right click and then say vertical split. And then I now get 2 duplicate windows. This second window I can now make any other window type. So the one I'm looking for is image editor.
Ooh. What would I call this? What icon does that look like? Grid with ball. Sure. Grid ball. Top left, grid ball. Next to modes. Okay. Hold on. I have to pause every once in a while to write things down. Notes that you could be getting for $3 if you want access to them. But I'm sorry. I can't talk and type. So I'm just gonna very loudly. Just give me a moment. Alright, hang on. Under... What would this be called? Top ribbon? Noise outside, I'm so sorry. People are being loud. Oh, don't worry about it. You don't have to talk much. But I'm so proud of you for trying to beat the roaring fraud. Good luck. I know it took a lot of people a lot of time. Don't worry about it, no rush. Get that shadow crystal, brother. Red Buster and Roaring Knight. You don't? Or it doesn't hit it. I guess it doesn't do any damage. Maybe that's it. I don't think I've ever seen people... Well, no. Roaring Buster probably should hit it. I don't know. Maybe I'm Roaring Buster. I'm talking too much out of my ass. Sorry, never mind. And then... Oh, yeah. Vertical split. This ASMR is probably deliciously awful on your ears. I'm so sorry, not sorry. Okay. 2 screens. Cool. Then... We're calling this grid ball icon. This thingamajiggy up here. And then Shift F10. Let's try that really quick. If I were to, oh, hello. Click out of here. Shift F10. Ah! Oh, very nice. Cool. Not the Sans wannabe attack. I know exactly which one you're talking about. Is it the vertical one? Or the turny one? The circle one? One of those ones with the swords. With the swords. Image editor, right. By the way, I forgot to mention, happy 4th. Happy belated 4th. Happy 4th of July. How's everybody doing? Did we get sleep? I'm gonna be honest, it's frankly my least favorite holiday. I can't stand it. My neighbors don't let me like it. But I hope you had a good 4th, and go eat yummy food elsewhere outside of your neighborhood where people don't have fireworks that last for 4 hours after the 4th of July ends. It's been like 3 days of nonstop. Before the 4th and after the 4th, I never get a break. But anyway, I hope you had a good time on your 4th of July. Happy 6th. Alright, image editor. Sorry, I can only type so fast as I talk. Okay, I'm assuming he gave us a picture of a plate. I don't think I have that. Did he give us a picture of a plate? Ah, he did! The plate model. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he gave us the plate model. I want the picture. I guess not. Ah, excuse me. I'm already tired. No, I can't do this already. Oh, yeah, also, sorry. I forgot. 1 second. It is also shortcut shift there we go. Alright, back to its please tell me you provide the picture icon.
Now go image and open. So this is the image we're going to use. It's one from Polygon because it's actually one of our models. It's a real ceramic plate that we photo scanned, turned into a model. But I thought it's also just a really nice, simple modeling exercise for beginners. So why not?
Why, thank you. I agree. Let's go get it. Hopefully it doesn't actually crash the computer to get it. Oh, look at that. Oh, wonderful. Wow, this is actually built in Blender. That looks amazing. This texture, I am very, very excited to see. I'm assuming that's some bump as well as a little bit of mostly color and then the roughness. That's dope. I'm excited to learn how to do all that. I know how to do most of that in other software, but not in Blender. Right. Save image. Under. Nope, spoilers. Don't look at that. Where would I save this under? Where's my donut? Sonut! No, not Sonic. Donut. Where did I save that? I saved it here. Perfect. Oh no, not AVI. No. Save image as. Oh, you're gonna make me go and open it. Oh, hi. Wow, look at that very high resolution picture. Let's try this again. Save. That's still not a PNG or a JPEG. It's a web. Well, and got so far, but in the end, did it even matter? Did you beat it, or you got close to beating it, like one turn away? Oh, I'm sorry, Goof. Why is this the hardest part of the stream today? Oh, okay, well, hang on. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a screen cap because I'm lazy and we got a stream to get through. I want to get this done. I got sketching to do. So let's take that and save it. Take that. Take this. Take this. Alright. And plate. Pick. Done. Great. Good. Okay. Where is it? Yes. Give it to me. No! I didn't see how you added the picture. How did you do it?
See one of our models. It's a real ceramic plate that we photo scanned, turned into a model. But I thought it's also just a really nice image editor. Now go image and...
image. I didn't see that part. There we go. I missed the easiest thing. It's right here, isn't it? Open. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Open. Control O is also open. No! Apparently that's closed. No. Oh, Alt O. There we go. Weird. Plate. There we go. Yay! Much better. Okay, got it. Hold up. Image. Emoji. I'm assuming it would be open or replace one of those. It's under the top. Open. Or Alto. Balto. I love that movie. Mother's also jamming to music. Let me know if it's too loud. I will close my door if I need to. Alrighty. Sorry about that detour. Half of the reason these streams take so long is because I gotta write notes down. Sorry about that. Alright. Go!
Open. So this is the image we're going to use. It's one from Polygon because it's actually one of our models. It's a real ceramic plate that we photo scanned, turned into a model. But I thought it's also just a really nice, simple modeling exercise for beginners. So why not model off of that? Okay, so Shift A, because you've got to start with something. Now, a lot of you probably started with a cylinder, and that's a fine way to go about it, but I know from experience that the cylinder's got a top face on it that we don't need, and then the normals have to be flipped, and you have to deal with the size. And I find it's actually just easier to start with a circle and then build out from that. So, the circle settings, we obviously want to turn the radius down to be, I think a plate is roughly the size of like 2 donut widths anyway, like roughly 24, 30 centimeters, whatever. So anyway, a radius of around 12 centimeters. Now the vertices, that's the resolution of your mesh, right? Now, if you might remember when we did the donut, when we added the torus, I said it's good to start with a low poly mesh to begin with because it's easier to add detail than it is to try to take it away later. And that's true, and it's good advice for like organic flowy shapes. But in this case, I know that looking at the reference, it's got bevels, like tight bevels here and here.
Yes, it does.
And it's going to be a lot easier to control that if I just use the bevel tool as we model, rather than trying to use a subsurf modifier later. Which is all to say that the resolution of the circle that we start with, I actually want to be the final representation. So essentially, this needs to be as round and high resolution as it needs to be so that I won't see any jaggedness in the final model. Okay. So I actually went with 100 vertices, which is quite high poly, but we have got the camera really close to it, so I think it makes sense. Okay.
You did it!
So,
Good
edit
job,
mode,
dude.
make sure you're in vertice select mode. I've done recording so many times I can't remember when I've actually taught something or not. But you can swap in and out of these modes, by the way, by hitting the 1, 2, and 3 keys.
Oh,
so
now you tell me that! I'm done with this man. I'm done with this man. Toggle between... Oh, wait. Hang on. I gotta try it first. Is it my number pad? No. That's view mode. Is it the top screen? It is. Oh, wait a minute. What are you looking at? Is it going through my layers? What? Okay, yes, it is. Ah, that's an interesting. Okay. It's looking at all of my individual layers up here. How do I get it back? Oh no. Wait a minute. Okay, if I'm in edit mode. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That is very nice. But how do I go back to the one I had before? Where did everything go? Where is Epotressa? I need someone to hold my hand. Why is it all gone? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, none of those work. Alright. Okay. Oh, holding Control Z is gonna get me back there eventually. Running out of breath. Nope. Okay. What if we just reset? Reset. Recover or revert? Last session? That's actually neat. Oh, if you had a crash or something? Yeah. Oh, this is what we started with. Oh, okay. Alright, that's fine. Give me all this back. Oh, no. I'm afraid I don't know if I got rid of what I want. Oh, no. What if I got rid of what I don't want? Oh, no. Okay. I messed everything up. No! I did all this stuff before we started. No. Alright, well, now we gotta do it all again. It's gonna be okay, Kianna. It's gonna be okay. We did it really easily last time. We could do it again. No problem. Just gonna... nope. Let's go here. I just gotta... Hup, and then nope. Hup, and then hup. Nope. Nah, we did this. We got this. I'm fine. We're not panicking. We're so fine. We have multiple things selected. That should be it. It's you, yes. And you, yes. And then I move all of that together. There we go. 0.375. No, way too big. No. Yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah. And then my plane is not visible. Cause there we go. Okay. Donut number 2 over here. Donut is too big. You get over here. Yeah. And then I look at my camera. 0. That's right. This is in the wrong place. Let's move that over there. Get out of here. Yes. So far, we're fine. Everything's fine. There we go. That's a hot donut. Yes, I would smooch that. Great. Alright, we're back to what I had. Save. Whew, I did it. Okay. Whew. We're fine. Let's go to layout. Yeah. Alright, so what the heck was I initially supposed to write down? In editing mode, I can toggle through these with 1, 2, 3. Does it work with the number pad? No, it does not. That's not it. It's with the top. Okay. Okay. Got it. Donut Master! Wait a minute, there's a Tenna Discord just for him? I mean, that's incredible. I'm not surprised that people have sent for Tenna. I've only seen just immense Tenna porn everywhere. I just think he's a sweet bean who's a little lonely, but people, like, did stuff. I mean, fan art's gonna fan art, but I'm like, I'm not that kind of fan artist, guys. Whoa there. The dark side of the internet of Tenna. I don't think that's what Toby had in mind. He's just a box man. And then he went all out on the rest of him. So hard. Anyway, right. Top number keys. Num keys. Right. Excuse me. Toggle. Let's see. Points, vertices, and planes with 1, 2, 3. Cool. You're a mod in it? Oh, amazing. Executive decision maker. Oh boy. Well, I wish you luck, sir. It's a dangerous place to be in right now. Good job and good luck. Have fun. I would not want to be dead, caught dead 5 feet within that space. That's dangerous. Alright, let's see what I remember. Shift F10. Boom. Imagi. Alt open. I'm gonna go to this page. And I'm gonna open my plate. Bam. Look at how fast we did that. Yes. Alright, cool. So we're starting over. Got it. This is my plate. Oh wait. Get out of here. Right. Yes. Oh, we're in edit mode. Right. Tab. Does that also. Right. Got it. I remember so much. Got it. Okay. This is my plate. I really would love to color code these. There's no way I can do that, is there? Alrighty. Well, my plate is alright. I mean, let's remember how to isolate things. I tried my best. I feel like that's okay of a plate. It's not bad. I take the subdivision away. How do I do that? There we go. It's just a rectangle circle thing. And then we put it on sub D. Wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, no. No. Not number pad. No. That's very nice. It's just like Tarzan. It's very nice. Alright. Okay. Cool. So we're making a new plato. I'm gonna make a circle. Shift A. Mesh. Yes. A shrinker down. Let's say that's about good. 0.32. We'll make it a hundo just like the big man said upstairs. It's a nice round plato. Cool. We'll have to shrink some donuts, it seems like. Alright. Get out of here, me. And out of isolation mode. Oh my god, I learned! I am so good at this! Amazing. Alright.
3:30 p.m. Let's go grab a glass of water. And why don't you go wash your hands?
No! Thanks, though. Thanks for doing exactly what I told you to do. It's just really funny. Can I hide my camera? I just realized my camera's in here. I don't want it there. I want it here. I'm gonna hide my camera from the viewport. It's still there, though. Because if I click Control U0, great. Alright, cool. I learned a thing. Circle. We'll call this, Andrew Plate. Because that's his name. And it's organized by alpha order. Fine. Alright, we're back.
1 for vertices, 2 for edge, and then 3 for face select. Okay, so with vertices select, I'm going to start by creating this lip that goes up. So E and then Z to lock it on the Z axis to about there. I mean, we don't have measurements, but that looks like it could be plausible. And I think it's on a slight angle, very slight, so I'm going to scale out just by hitting S. All right, now for this next part of the lip, I'm going to hit E to extrude again.
Slow down. He's so fast. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I was doing pretty good, and then he went like zoom. Whoa. Yes. Lock me in. Cool. And then I gotta click it to lock it. There we go. And then I E again. Oh, no. I see. Oh, God. Oh, we're laggy. Oh, lag central. Oh, no. Get me out. Okay. Yes. Oh, God. Oh, no. I might as well start over. Hang on. Okay. Start over, sir.
And then Z to lock it on the Z axis to about there. I mean, we don't have measurements, but that looks like it could be plausible. And I think it's on a slight angle, very slight, so I'm going to scale out just by hitting S. All right, now for this next part of the lip, I'm going to hit E to extrude again, but I don't want to move it anywhere. I want to do it exactly where it is, but then scale it out. So right click and then S to scale out.
What?
All right. And it's a good idea also to just zoom out and see in proportion to the plate, is that lip about the right size? I think it is. That's pretty good.
Stop. Oh, God. I gotta... it's gonna take a minute to get good at this. Ring selection. How the heck did I do that? Well, let's see. Oh, there's an annoying now loud sound outside of my house. Oh, I'm so sorry for all of that. Where's my Blender notes? Where are my Blender notes? Here is my Blender notes. There they are. Okay. Let's assume I'm a genius and I wrote down exactly how to do that. Ring. Stop taking me out of my notes. Give me back. Put me back in. Okay. That didn't tell me anything. Good to know. What about this? Looking. If I say it enough, I become gross. Looking. I forgot. I did it! Alt click. E. Scale. Yes. Great. Got it.
And now I'm going to do another lip on the other side, just going up. So E, Z to about there. That's pretty good. And then S to scale out as well. Okay, awesome. Now, when you add in a circle, it doesn't come with a face by default. So if we go into wireframe mode, which also you can swap, sorry, not that mode, wireframe mode. You can swap in and out of these modes at the top here by holding down the Z key.
I actually knew that without you telling me.
Flip in between those like
boy.
that. All right. So if I hold down Alt and click on this line, you can see there's no face in the middle, because wherever there is a face, there should be like this orange tint. So when I Alt click here, I don't see the orange tint, which means I need to have a face. So F to create a face. Now we need some bevels, okay? So we need a
hold up. F. Ah! Now we have a booty. Good. Great. If I get out of this. Z to solid. I need to get rid of you. You need to go. Alright, that looks good. Yeah. You also need to go. You're in the way. I'm sorry. Susie, can you move, please? Please don't take it the wrong way, honey. Or else I ain't got no patience in chapter 4. He's just like, get out of here. Please leave. Alright. Actually, what would be smarter is if I just select the thing that I want to look at and go, I'm in the wrong part of the panel. Oh, no. No. That didn't do it. Alright, get me out. Okay. By the way, how do I tell? Local. That's right. Alrighty. And then I also gotta... Alright, got it. What on earth? He said... F? That's a word. That's not a swear. It's totally not. It's just a letter. No power to it. With points selected F to create fun face. Yes. Got it. Okay. Oh my. I need my Joy Boy. I haven't seen my Luffy in a while. I've missed One Piece. Get my joy back. Alrighty. Woo! One day. Oh! You're so sweet to me, Goofy. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Though, frankly, I'm gonna be real. I don't know how I would be able to handle a lot of people in my chat. I already have a lot of chaotic energy as is by myself. Frankly, more people with this ADHD, I don't know. I wouldn't be unopposed to that. Thank you. But I'm gonna need some mods. You are definitely up for first contender if you want to be. I would happily welcome you as a mod if we get to that point and you're still here. Thank you. Garfield? She's back there. Just one for now. His girlfriend, Garfield's sister. She's back there. Alright.
Bevel that goes here, another one that goes here, and another one that goes here. So we
Wait a
did
minute.
that.
I gotta check out something. Did you make another lip? I don't think you did. That looks pretty good, but I don't think I did that right. I think I just left it at this. Boom. Backspace didn't do it. Delete didn't do it. What does it? Delete? That did it. Alright.
When we added the sprinkle, and the hotkey for it is Control
Yeah,
V.
for sure.
But I don't
For
want to just
hire.
create like the same.
I will not welcome free services. You are not doing free labor for me. I will pay you. I plan to pay you. I will pay you. If you want to work for Crystal K, I have lots of things I need help with. Please, as soon as I can, I will pay you. I will pay you, Eggman says. Alright, what did you say?
That goes here, another one that goes here, and another one that goes
Oh,
here.
you're doing this the
So we
OG
did that when
way.
we added the sprinkle, and the hotkey for it is Control B. But I don't want to just create like the same bevel here and then do another one here and then another one here. I can do
that's
them all at
annoying.
the same time. So if I hit
Oh.
Alt and Shift and then clicked on these lines, if I did Control B now,
If you
I would get
would
a bevel
hang
everywhere. And Shift
on!
and then clicked on these lines. If I
And Alt Shift plus. Nope, that didn't do it. Control plus? Oh, I deleted everything. Oh no. Why is it that I press one shortcut and everything disappears? What did I do? Ah! Okay. Wait, did I delete my donut? No, it's right there. No, it's... Wait. I'm in isolation mode. Right. Where is my donut? Did I delete it? Oh no. I don't know what I did. Help! This is fine. This is good. This goes away, right? And then this also goes away. What did the Goofy say? Goofy, I still want to pay you, even if you're still a student. You're still a young baby who deserves pay. I don't care. Everyone deserves labor. Free labor is not something I condone, but thank you. Trust, I appreciate you. I am looking for an editor, desperately. If you would happen to have editing skills, I cannot pay you at the moment, but I would not be mad. I would be very grateful and content would come out a lot faster. Just letting you know and putting it out there. But I would not pressure anyone. I do not like to give people free labor. On a serious note, please hire people and do things that pay people, because you'll get a lot more effort and work from people if they're paid. It just is a fact of life. And I would feel guilty as all get out. Energy transmission would not be compatible. It would not be, there is no equilibrium. I'm saying a lot of fancy words for, I am not making you do work for me for free. Dang it. But thanks. Thank you. But if you happen to want to do that in the future when I have money to pay you, yeah, for sure. Alright, what am I doing? I swear he did something, and then I deleted everything by accident. Is it because I'm in isolation mode? No. Where's my plane? It's right there. Oh, is this looks like it's soloed. Did I solo something? How did I do that? That's the part. Ah! Whenever I learn a new thing, I do a button by accident, and I don't know how to unfix it because Control Z doesn't work. Yeah, you know what? I'm always here for silly people. If you can make me laugh, you're hired. One of these days, man, I want to get somebody in here. And meme creation is not exactly what I'm going for, but it makes things more funny. Never know. What did I do? What did I do? I don't know what I did. Maybe because I'm in edit mode? No, that didn't do it. Also, this is not shade smooth. It is shade smooth. Just looks like poop. Okay. Alright. Why am I talking like Ash Ketchum from Ballad Sound? I don't know. It's a sexier Ash Ketchum because he's whispering to Pikachu. I don't know. What is happening? I'm losing my mind already. Okay. Everything's fine. You said...
Can do them all
I paused.
at the same time.
Here we
So
go.
if I hit Alt and Shift and then clicked on these lines, if I
Alt plus Shift plus left click. Alt Shift. Okay. No. No. No, that didn't do it. Alt Shift plus this. That's clicking points. I want faces. Ah, I was in the wrong one. So hold on, I just gotta test a theory. If I was in this one, this does not work. This is points. But if they're selected, Alt Shift. Get out of here. Oh god. Blender, you beast. I like Cinema 4D. Give me back my Cinema 4D! Ah! Alright, then I go to 3. They're not selected. There we go. Alright, now we're cooking. And then.
if I did Control B now, I would get a bevel everywhere. But the problem is that I'm
Control B.
also getting the bevel on the lines that are going
God.
this way, right? Like these lines, which is not
Oh,
what I want.
Lord.
But it doesn't know that I don't want them there because those are edges that are also selected, right? This this line that goes like that. So
Also,
what you
I
need
have
to use
some
is just a
collision
different tool.
happening. I
So
feel
instead
like I
of
did something
vertice
wrong.
select
Wait
mode,
a minute. Anyone else see that clippage? Did you see that? Is it just because I did it bad? Because I'm poop brain? No. Why it look like that? Poo brain? I'm just Control Z because that always fixes everything. Let's just back it up. Back up that bag of bolts. Back up that junk. Hello, can you go? I say hello, can you go? Okay, let's try this again. What did you say? Yeah, please go touch grass at any point. I'm a very, very appreciative person, but you swell beans need to go live your life in oxygen outside. Go breathe air. That's a good idea. I'll be alright. Don't worry about me. But thank you. You do you, of course.
I'm going to use edge select mode. And now when I hit alt click on that line and then shift alt click on this line, it's only selecting those edges and not the edges in between. Which means now when I do Control B to create that bevel, I'm getting the bevel just where I want it on those three edges.
Still not seeing that.
All right, now the tightness of that, it's pretty tight, but it does need to be a little bit higher pulley. So I'm just scrolling up
left and right does
on my
that.
mouse to about there. That's good.
Okay. I clearly didn't do that when you were doing it. I Control B'd and something happened. Why is that the only one that's beveling? And then if I go, oh, what did I do? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's my favorite thing when I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, Control B. That didn't do it. Alright, well let's just say, wheel up. Yeah. I definitely made a plate that was Probably not as good as this one, but it was a lot simpler the way I did it. I like my way better than this. He's doing it the brute force method, but you know what? To each their own. Where is my bevel? Where is my super suit? Control B. It's just gone. It's just not there. Alright, Andrew. I don't know if I like the way you made your plate. Control and Zing isn't working. Oh, because I'm in bevel mode. There we go. Okay. Is it because of my face selection? Is it this? Can I get rid of that? And go, No, it selects everything. And then, Still everything. Control B. It's still not really there. Oh, but you know what, Goof? I can't blame you for that. It's a time where people aren't, you know, the generation where kids used to go outside to play games and actually socialize. Think of the past. We're all born with suits with phones in our face and telephones and screens and tablets. I don't blame you. I was an indoorsy kid too. People were playing basketball outside and my dad was like, we should go play. And I would be like, no, but video games though. I was too busy playing Sonic. So I don't blame you. Fellow introvert, high five. What if I respectfully do not want to touch grass? It is a good idea for you though. Oxygen is still important. Okay. I think I did this wrong. Sometimes it might just be faster to start over. Sadly, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just start over. It'll take me 10 seconds to get back there. A few hours later. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna try making this again. X. Goodbye. Okay. Speed run. Ready? Shift A. Circle. I'm gonna make it a little smaller. Let's go there. You said 0.12? Let's do that. Great. Okay. Now, with that selected, I'm gonna go to my points. Oh no. Oh no. I did the thing again where I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh no. Oh, nizzity no. How do I get my stuff back? View selected. Oh! Well, I don't want to view selected. I want to view everything. But that is nice to know. Okay, so I hit 3, and it showed me exactly what I have selected. Oh. I thought it was cycling through something else. Oh. Well, good to know, good to know. We're not in isolation mode. Oh, criminy. Gosh, but darn it. I swear I learned something and then I unlearned something just as fast. Where is Suzanne? Is it they're not showing up because of... What's going on here? What have I done? I swear this isn't gonna take 30 minutes except it is. No! Oh my god. I'm so sorry. This is a horrible thing for you to watch. I'm sure this is so boring and unfortunately very annoying. For those that are Blender gurus, you can yell at me and tell me why I'm doing this wrong because I don't know what I'm doing. Most of the time I'm doing my best here, guys. Alright, this is gonna be a hodgepodge compilation. This is definitely one of the highlights that's going in. As soon as I have time to edit that. I would like to know why I can't see things. If I go in here, it's not there either. We're not in isolation mode. We're not in camera mode. What is going on here? Oh, I don't know if I want to be getting this flustered this early. I already hit a wall and we're only 7 minutes in! No! Oh no! Alright. Hear me out. I may have to reload the save. What Sonic games have I played? Don't ask me that! The list is long, brother. Let's see. Sonic fan number 1 over here. Let's go down the list. No, ironically, I'm gonna leave this because I love Sonic, but I don't play as many games as I used to. I haven't played them in a while. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic CD. Did I beat them? No. I probably played like 3 of them. But no, correction specifically. Sonic CD was my first Sonic game ever that I bought when the cartridge came out. I'm going to talk about it while I'm rambling as I reload my save. Recover last session. Let's see what that does. Open last closed file. Hopefully this doesn't break everything. Yeah. No. Ugh. We're back. Alright. Hold on. I thought I saved this. This was June? Today. Yes. Okay, we're fine. We're good? We're good. Okay. Until I learn actually how to do this, I'm gonna just have to restart. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Properties? Really quickly, where is my... I can't shrink this. Alright, Fledge, we're just gonna make a new circle. Got it. Alright. Sonic CD was my first video game because I saw the opening sequence and I fell in love with Sonic the Hedgehog after that animation played. It blew my mind. I think I heard the Sonic Boom version, which is the American version, right? It's not the Believe in Yourself! It's the Sonic Boom, Sonic, that one. And I think I fell in love with that hedgehog after that. And also maybe animation, probably. So, Sonic CD, did not play it past Palm Tree Panic, the first, level. I just kept replaying the same first stage. I think I got to maybe Tidal Tempest, whatever the one with Amy, after she gets kidnapped, and never passed that. The Eggman music was too scary. So then, I think Sonic Adventure, I was actually introduced to it much later. I played the adventure games when YouTube was a thing and people were doing Let's Plays, and I saw people playing and I was like, I want that game. That looks fun. So I asked my parents, and I don't remember if I had played it originally. I didn't play the Dreamcast. I played it... I'm trying to remember the sequence of events because I had a Wii, and I didn't play the GameCube games with a GameCube. I played them on the Wii because I went backwards. This is really out of the timeline. I don't know. Somehow I went from a Genesis to a PS2 and then a Wii. But, yeah. And then, let's see. Sonic Unleashed, Sonic and the Black Knight. I don't care how many people say they hate that game. I love that game. Sonic with a sword is awesome. Sonic and the Secret Wings is not a good game, but I had it and I played it and it was a bombshell of a game, but I liked it still. Never played Sonic the 06 one because I didn't have a PS3. I saw the cover and I thought, oh my god, my boy got a glow up. I might have to get the PS3, and then I heard horrible things about it and I was like, maybe not. Let's not. So anyway, point is, lots and lots and lots of Sonic games up until I think Colors. And then I think I stopped. I didn't get to Sonic Lost World because I didn't have a Wii U. What else? So much Sonic. Lots of Sonic. Spinball, Colors, Frontiers, Dash, Mania. Oh, yes! Rush. I played the Rush series on the DS. Yes. Sonic Blast. Oh, yes! Mean Bean Machine! Dude! Look at you! Repping my king so good right now. Look at you go. Go off, Goofy. Yes. High five, fellow Sonic fan. Let's go. Yeah. I think I just love more so the character versus the games. Like, Sonic is not exactly the highest on the tier of best gameplay. We know that. That's not why we're fans. We love them for the chaoticness of it. I will happily go back and replay all of Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2 and Black Knight all the way through 100,000 times before I touch a polished Mario game. Because I just love how janky it is. I've learned to love the jank, you know? Oh, Chad, that's right, Generations! Oh, and you just reminded me, yeah, I played the Sonic Unleashed Wii version. Not the crisp and clean, delicious 360 version. I didn't get that one. I got OG bad Unleashed. And I loved it. I loved Unleashed. Anyway, I'm supposed to be making a plate. Let's go, but tab? I gotta lock in a little bit. Hang on. Let's isolate this. Wait. No. I'm gonna hide my plane. I'm gonna save. And now I'm going to E. Scale. Yes. No. Dang it. Wait a minute. I think my donut's too fat. Let's shrink it down. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Make it smaller. I can't make it smaller. Oh, because I'm in edit mode, right? Yeah, there we go. And, let's shrink both of them. Hang on. I gotta go control. There we go. Scale. Yes. Now, where's my circle? Circle! Why can't I see it? Oh no, not again. Oh no. Ah, there we go. Okay. Your favorite? The memeiest game? Oh yeah, I love me some Wii Sports. I loved Wii Sports. My family and I crushed Wii Sports when it first came out. And then they tried it again with Switch Sports, and no one cared. I thought it was alright. E. Get out. E. Z. It just shucks. E. Z. E. Z. My brain's already breaking. Click. S for scale. Yes. Then. Oh god. Do it again. E. Scale. Click. E. Click. Clunk. Skull. Yes, I did it. And then all click all of that and F. Bam. Sorry, that was so loud. All right, save that goodness. By the way, I will also add I have no reason why, but I adore Zelda music, and I never played a Zelda game in my life. I've not ever touched a Zelda, but I love the soundtrack. Oh, but I would also add, the brain rot from Sonic the Hedgehog also came from the shows. I was not so much a Sonic gamer, but a Sonic TV watcher. I loved Sad AM, the one with the Freedom Fighters with Sally Acorn, and yes, yeah! I loved Sad AM. So sad that we didn't get a season 3, but there's fan people making a new third season, and it looks dope. I'm totally down for that. Let's get the Snively season we never got. And then Sonic X. I have a huge nostalgia boner for Sonic X, and I don't care how many people hate that show. Chris Thorndike is a character, but I love it. Sonic X is my favorite Sonic cartoon. Hate me. Alright, now we gotta bevel it up. I'm gonna go to my tool, and then no, yeah, and then Control B. Yes! I think yeah. Let's make it an even Steven 0.006. Woot! Why did this one not get beveled? Why not? Is it because there's no mesh in there? Do we have to add mesh? He didn't do that. Control B. See, there's no mesh. Why? Oh well. Alright, I did it. Let's make this donut sit. This donut needs to take a fat sit. Sit down, bro. G. No. G. Oh, I meant, right, object. G. You sit. Oh no. Wait. Sit down! Alright, there we go. I think I did it. It's still floating, but we did it. Let's make sure it's not clipping. No donut clippage. There we go. Yeah, there we go. A little clippage. Just a little bit. Now we know it's sitting. Great. Save! Yes, Goofy! Yes! Oh my god, I love Sonic X. I love Sad AM. I watched Sonic Adventure, the original. My grandma got me the 3D DVD box set of, like, what is it, the Time Stones and the Power Stones section, where, like, Sonic goes to medieval times, and I don't know. Sonic Says is a meme. Don't let strangers touch you, kids. Alright, we gotta finish a donut. I just need to make sure everything else isn't gone. I don't know where it went, but if I click render, Everything's still there. Right. And that's right. I don't want Suzanne there. I don't want her there. I'm sorry. Go away, Suzanne. You're not in the video. You're just practice. You're just practice. Right. That's right. And then we named this Andrew plate. Yay. I'm going to hide me and leave that. And now, that's not bad. Shade smooth. Yeah. That looks better. Looks a lot better. F12, that goodness. Okay. That's a plate. That's a plate. That's a plate. Oh, it chugs everything so bad. Whoa. Let's go back to Eevee. Render. Instead of cycles, which is so much prettier. We're going to go back to Eevee. Alrighty. Cool. Save. What did the Goofy say? Sonic Boom! Sonic Boom! I watched the Game Grumps play Sonic Boom. Never touched it. Best game ever made. Show was hilarious, though, at least. And I adore Sonic Prime. Very good show. Honestly, probably one of the best cartoons that Sonic has had. Solid show. Alright, let's get back in. That was a fun one.
And now, solid view. Great.
What does capuchin mean?
Pretty good. Alright, getting there.
I don't know. I'm old.
Now, we got a paper thin plate. We don't want that. So for thickness, I'm hoping most of you got this right, but it's our old trusty modifier, the solidify modifier that we used previously. It's too thick by default. I think I went with 0.004, like that.
Looks great.
All right. And then because I want to do a bevel on this edge here, I can't do it unless this solidify modifier is applied. So drop down and then hit apply. And now in edit mode, I've got both.
Wait. Wait, I have a rounded edge. Or do I? I do. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. Wait a minute. I did the thing right. I did it better than you! Ha! Sorry.
Of those edges applied. So drop down and then hit apply. And now in edit mode, I've got both of those edges. So again, holding down Alt and Shift Alt, click on those two edges.
Oh,
and
right,
then
I
I'm
gotta
going to do
apply
another bevel right here. Control B and pull it out. Now you'll see that it reaches a point where they start to overlap, and that's not good. I don't.
Stop. Control A. Oh, I can't apply it. Why can't I apply it? Why? Why not? Tell me why. Oh, also we have some clippage happening in here. Ooh. What's real? Ooh. He said 0.004. Still clippage. Is it because this isn't beveled? I can't apply it. Why?
Those edges. So again, holding down bevel, like that. All right. And then because I want to do a bevel on this edge here, I can't do it unless this solidify modifier is applied. So drop down and then hit apply.
Yours is not grayed out. Why is mine?
The modifier, the solidify modifier that we used previously. It's too thick by default. I think I went with 0.004, like that. All right. And then because I want to do a bevel on this edge here, I can't do it unless this solidify modifier is applied. So drop down and then.
Just saying, I did exactly what you just did. And yet, questions elude me. Wait, is it because I'm in this mode? Yes! Why is it that I have to be an object? Whatever. Control A. Okay, got it. Back in. Got it. Buh. Hollow Shmooya. We did it. Yay. Alright. Whatever. Let's make it an even Steven. Can I make it short? Okay, I have to do it this way. Alright, fine. Oh, yeah. Yay. Alright. Apparently, you cannot apply modifiers unless you're in an object mode. Okay. Now we know. That's word, but okay. Cannot apply modifiers unless you... Now we know. How weird. I can spell. Clearly. Because you can't see. So you can't prove me wrong. Ha! Okay. Let's make this bold and purple. darker purple. Darker than dark. Darker yet darker. There we go. Carry on then.
Hit apply. And now in edit mode, I've got
Oh, I
both
should
of
probably
those
bevel that
edges.
too.
So again, holding down Alt and Shift Alt, click on those two edges, and now I'm going to do another bevel right here. Control B and pull it out. Now you'll see that it reaches a point where they start to overlap, and that's not good. I don't want that. I want it to be, I do actually want it to be a complete round form, like really, like essentially that. But you can see I can't really get it exactly right where they're just like meeting in the middle. So there's actually, when you're in certain states in Blender, you'll see at the bottom of your screen, along, let me just do this, along this line here, you can see you've got a number of shortcuts that it lists. And one of them says C for clamp overlap. And currently it's listed as off. So if I, oh dear, let's cancel that. If I, when I hit Control B, whilst I'm in this state, if I hit C, it will turn clamp overlap on, which means it will only bevel and to the point that the edges touch, and then it will stop. And that is exactly
Now
what
that
I want. So I just
is
click to
nifty. I would have never figured that out. Thank you very much. I'm writing that down. Interesting. Okay. Check bottom for shortcuts. C to clamp. How would I say this in my own words? To not clip. Got it. Got it. Go.
confirm. And now we have a plate.
All right.
But when you're modeling something like this, it's very common. If you're doing like extrusions and then you're canceling the extrusion and then you're scaling out, you can end up with vertices on top of vertices. And in fact, when we did that bevel clamping thing, I think what it's done is it's got two edges and they've now merged the vertices in the middle, but it's sharing the same space.
My plate's
whenever you've got two
better.
vertices in exactly the same
I like my
space,
plate
you can have
better.
like artifacting that will occur later on. So after I model something like this, I just go into edit mode. I select everything by hitting A, and then I want to find all of those vertices that are accidentally in the wrong place, and then hit M, and then I want to say merge by distance. And now you can see on the bottom of my screen, look at that, it merged 300 vertices. I've modeled this plate a few times. Sometimes it deleted like 400 vertices.
Oh my god! Yo! That's stupid. What on earth did you have me do? What button did I just press? Also, this is bothering me. What if I were to just, control P? Clamp is on. But I don't think it likes it, because it sure looks funky. Whatever I did don't look good. Why can't I just go back to church with Susie? This is hurting my brain. I just want juice. Alright, fine. Alrighty. What did I just do?
Now you can see on the bottom, and find all of those vertices that are accidentally in the wrong place, and then hit M, and then I want to say merge by distance. And now you can see on the bottom of my screen, look at that, it merged 300 vertices. I've modeled this plate a few times. Sometimes it deleted like 400 vertices. Usually it deletes 100. Evidently, when I was doing the extrusion and then canceling it, I think I maybe did it a few times. So we had like 3 rings essentially in the exact same place. So that's why you do that step, because if we didn't, then you would have that and you wouldn't know until you see artifacts later on.
Wait. So if I were to do this again, A, M, by distance, and then it cleans it up. Okay, alrighty. Interesting. Distancy. Hope you like the image of a capuchin. Ooh, I'm gonna look at it right now. What's in there? I'm so scared. You reference it often, and I'm so excited to find out what it finally is. Ah! Is that a freaking Teletubby? Oh my god, it's a horror creature on my phone from the screen. That's horrifying! Ew! I'm so glad that I now know what it is. I don't look at it. I don't like it. Thank you. I'm never gonna look at that again.
All right, but that's it. We now have a wonderful looking plate, and we can close that. Oh yeah, I should show you how to close the window. So when you are closing something, you can go here on this edge and you can right click and then say join areas. The other way is if you go to the top right hand corner of the screen, you get this little like targeting cursor, and then if you click and drag left or right, that will also merge. It's just that's
very cool. Blender's so smart. It's like it's made for people or something. Made by people for people. Made by human for human. Made by smart for dumb. Appreciate it. Alright, get me out of here. Click on that. And that. Let's see. And move it. Ooh. Oop. Oop. I wish I could snap this. Wait, what are you selecting here? You're selecting more than I bargained for. Move you. Oop. There we go. Control is snapping? It's still not right on it. Alrighty. Sure. Alrighty, now we got it doing good. Yay! I still like mine better. Let's do a cost-benefit analysis. Here's my plate. It's so fat. It's so big. What X? No. Oh, I'm holding. No. I'm learning Blender. I never said I was good at it. I'm learning it though. I got a fat stack plate, but I gotta say, mine was a lot easier to make than that. But instead of 30 tries, we did it in 4 tries. Alright. Not bad. We did some subdivision on here. We turned an octagon into basically a nice round plate. It's a little more polygonal, but I think I'm happy with it. Alright. Carry on.
It's how you used to create windows in Blender. You can also drag out from it, and that will split the view. That's
oh no, I'm sorry, I was writing down things. To rejoin. Sorry. You could probably figure out what I'm typing by my horrible lip syncing, because I don't know how to type without saying it out loud. I spelled mouse like on Deltarune, M-A-U-S. My brain is so Deltarune right now. I can't think about anything else. Oh, this hyperfixation is killing me. Drag to join. Okay. Go!
I have an old habit of mine, but most people just prefer to, like, until the cursor changes, right click and then say that. But I still do that sometimes, and then I forget I'm doing a tutorial and I have to explain it.
Yes.
All right, so the plate, we want to make it smooth, so right click, shade smooth, and the reason we have flickering right here is the top of our plate is overlapping with the countertop. So we just need to move this up slightly so that it's not doing that.
Thank you.
And if you actually go underneath your countertop, this is usually a very easy way to quickly make it so that it's touching. You just have a little bit of overlap, and then
I'm such a smart
it looks
cookie.
plausible.
Wait a minute! Did you make your plate bigger just now? Was it always holding 2 donuts? Wow, it sure was, wasn't it? Okay, whoops. Scale! Oh no. Wait a minute. I didn't mean to do that. Scale. Just in the Z position. Oh no, it's wide! You're long! No! Ah, crud. Alrighty, well. I don't feel like fixing this. I think we're just gonna have to have a smaller donut. Don't make it bigger. Make the donut smaller. Solution. fixed. Move. Oh no, nothing. I said nothing of the sort. Nothing offended whatsoever. No, no. I just said I like the capuchin. I totally like looking at it. It's not horrifying at all. I never said that. Nope. Anyway, how's your day? Little clippage. I just realized my sprinkles are dangling down there. I should hide them. I didn't hide them. There we go. Alright. This is a deep plate. I don't like it, but I don't know if I want that deep of a... Yeah, actually, the shade flat makes it easier to tell what I'm looking at, because this looks like a... This has some depth. This has no depth to it. It's just a bottomless pit. I'm gonna live in the middle. Shade auto smooth. That looks better. Still can't bevel that. Can I? No. Sad face. Ah, stinker farts. Alright. Unless... Well, that's not how Andrew made this plate, but I would have liked to better have... Wait a minute! Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Wait a minute. If I were to... delete... Mom's doing Duolingo. Wait a minute. E? Scale. Ah! That might do it. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on, I got this. I didn't do it. Fudge. I thought I was onto something. Oh well, never mind. Noel, I'm not onto anything. No, Noel. Go.
Awesome. We have our plate.
No, I will not.
Now, if I move out here, you can see this big giant arrow thing. This is our camera, and it's just too big. The visualization of it is so big that I've got lines in the way, and I don't like it.
I was wondering if you were going to bring
It's
that
actually a pretty good scale for a normal scene, which is, you know, usually tens or hundreds of meters,
Wait, I'm
but
a
we're
smart
so
cookie. Can I
small that
figure
this
it out
camera is
before you
just
do?
too big. So in the camera tab, go to viewport display, and then just
it.
turn down the size, right? And I'll go for, yeah, like...
Camera tab. Where is that? I don't see a camera tab. Oh, because I didn't have the camera selected. No, that didn't do it. Where's my camera? Data? I don't have a camera, sir. I don't think that's... I don't have a camera. No. Did I click the wrong thing? Sir, I don't have a camera. Excuse me. Raise his hand. I don't have a camera setting. I don't know if I do. What are you looking at? Viewport display? Under... I don't think I have that. Item. No. No! I can't do what you just did. Guess I gotta go to the old version that you're using. Alright, fudge it.
like 10% of what it was to about a 0.1.
Sure would be nice to know how
Okay,
to do that
great.
in this updated version.
So what we want to do now is start laying out the scene. So
Thank
first and
God,
foremost, I'm
finally.
going to go into looking through my camera
So we
view,
don't take 10
and I
more
want to
years
get the
on this
camera
plate.
placement right. So hitting
Sick.
Shift tilde key to put me into fly view, and then just scrolling down so that you get really small movements.
Whoa.
Not that small, so scroll up a little bit, all right?
Whoa.
And then I'm using Q and E
Oh, God.
to just change the height of the camera to be roughly where I want it. All right, so I'm going to have a stack of donuts. So I'm going to have like one here, one here, one here. So I'm just making room for that, essentially. I shouldn't use this annotation tool. It's being replaced in Blender. Like the new grease pencil is going to be pretty amazing.
Grease pencil!
But anyways, it's the old annotation tool. So yeah, let's
so
start
much better
stacking
grease
some
pencil. Very
donuts.
excited.
So selecting the base donut and then Shift selecting the icing. I'm going to duplicate that by Shift D and then moving it up along the Z axis.
Oh, I see what you're doing here. Hang on, I gotta go shrink this boy over here. Hang on. Get over here. Oh, no, no. Get over here. Get smaller. Yes. And then, to make sure you're clipping just a little bit, I want you, sitting. Yeah. Alright. Are you sitting? Are you winning, son? Are you winning, kids? Gerson's checking in. Alright. There's a motorcycle, I'm so sorry. Are you ready, kids? I think this is clipping a little bit, but that's fine. And then, I gotta make this plate bigger. Can I model this plate real quick and hopefully not stop this entire tutorial by derailing this one part? If I make this bigger, just this, pretty sure I know what's gonna happen, but what if I did? Yeah, no, that's not what we want. Never mind. I gotta make the whole thing bigger? Or I could just make the plate smaller. Or no, wait. There was a shortcut I used to grow selection. What is it? Oh, learning all these shortcuts, my brain can only hold so much information. Oh, but thankfully when we're almost done, well, halfway through. Halfway through. Oh my god. We have another lesson after this! Ah! Hold on. Is it plus? Control plus. No, that's zooming in. Running on empty, honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now. I think it would be beneficial for me to do one lesson a stream, but I want to get through this before summer ends. I don't know if we gonna make it, though. Hang on. Bear with me. Here's some Sonic. Where is he? Here he is. Enjoy. I gotta find this shortcut real quick, because I want to get this right. Expand! Right. Control plus. That's not what I meant to do. I was in the wrong place. Control. Ah. There we go. Scale. Nope, I did something wrong. Ah. Scale? No. What are you not selecting? Oh, is that what's going on here? Wait a minute. Huh? Oh. Is it because of this? Wait a minute. Oh, because we solidified it. Right, these are different planes. Oh. Wow. I see. Oh, I see now. Okay. And then let's also select this. Oh. Ha. There we go. Now, control plus. Ah. That do it? I think so. Scale. Yes! There we go. Fat plate. Got it. But I see now what the issue is here, because this is now my solidify layer is a little bit lower than everything else. That's weird. Oh, I see. Hold up. I see what I did now. Are these in the same place? No, they're not, but it's very, very close to the ridge. I see now. Alright, you're the problem. You are the problem. Not you, chat. Never you. This thing is way too close. I hope this is making you EP and rocking you Betty Bye. That's not what I'm going for, but if it is, I'm sorry. This is very cute and calming to me now. Scale? I'm gonna try that. I did nothing. Let's try 3. Bevel. Ah! That's not what I wanted, but I see what's happening here. Sorry, I'm figuring something out. I'm sorry. This is gonna take a second, but I think I got it. Control E. B. No bevel. Why not? Why no bevel? Why no bevel? Alright, forget it. I give up. We did what we were supposed to do. Oh god, don't get sick. Alright. Bring my dongets back. There we go. We have so much more space now. Much better. Oh, this is nice. What is this? Escape from the city! Oh, my beloved. Cool. Now we got some more room here. Segregate these donuts. I can't have the sprinkles touching the dots. Alrighty. Picky child will not let food touch. Is this setting on the floor? It is now. A little bit of clippage. There we go. That's more like it. Alrighty. I think we can actually start doing things with this scene. Cool. Save. Render out that puppy. Oh yeah, boy howdy. Well, maybe I want the shading to be facing this way. Oh yeah. That looks like a plato. Cool. Save. And now, super quick, let's look at Eevee and turn into cycles just for a second. Ooh, look at that GI. Oh, it's so nice. Alright, back out. Only because it makes things drop so many frames. Sorry. Alright. Thank you, Sonic. That was wonderful. Pause the vibes for just a moment. Let's get back in.
Until they start to touch. Now, there is actually some new snapping tools in Blender.
Thank God,
that
please.
is pretty handy, but from experience, having tried it for this, there's so many like little pieces of sprinkle and everything that you're gonna have overlapping anyway, because donuts are quite spongy, so they would be, you know, it would be plausible that it would be like kind of squishing the sprinkle. So it's okay to have some clipping. So something like that is okay.
Wait. I have an extra donut in here, don't I? I do. Get out of here. So for whatever reason, these two are not selected as a group. They have to be the same group. Alright, that did it. Z. Oh, it won't snap. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Now I'm going to do another donut. So Shift D again, move it up along the Z axis to about there. And I want to make it an interesting stack, not just like a straight stack. So I'll move these around so that we've got kind of a like an S shape, like that. All right, duplicate these again. So this is going to be a stack of 4, like so. And then this one, I'll pull back this way, rotate that, go down. All right, pull it back a little bit. Okay, lovely.
Donuts, perfect.
Now, looking from the camera, you can see a pattern that has emerged. So you can see this is the same as this, is the same as this, and the eye is very good at detecting patterns, so that's going to be a very big deal breaker for the viewer. They're going to notice that, and it's just going to make the picture look worse.
Oh, I forgot.
So with each donut selected one by one, I'm going to hit R and then tap Z, and that's going to just rotate along the Z axes. But you can see if I just tap Z, that axes that I put it on a little bit, like just tilted it, it's now like reverse the tilt because I'm rotating along the Z. But what you can do is you can rotate it along its original axes by not tapping Z once, but twice. Okay, and you can see that the line has now changed a little bit because that's putting us now into the local Z axis. So the original rotation of that donut, it's the Z axis on that one, not the scene one. So, yeah, that's the way I will do it. And I just want to rotate.
I don't get it. But I don't care. Z hit. Wait. R. Rotate. And then Z. Now I see. Oh no. I'm not going for the best donut stack here. It's gonna be very awful. It's not at all balanced. It's probably gonna tumble over, but let's try to make it as close as we can to the one Andrew's making so we can at least move along here. Also, you're floating. That's not okay. Stop floating. I didn't give you permission to do that. Sora. Thank you. Yeah. There we go. And then a little bit of rotate. Just a little bit. Alright. That'll do.
Rotate it until I get a different pattern. So now I've got these little wavy shapes. That's good. Now this one, I'm going to tap R and then Z and Z again. So it's the local axes. That's pretty good. And then this one, I'll do the same thing. R, Z, Z. And just
You're
move it
making
a
a
little
fancy
bit
stack.
that way.
I don't really care. I just need this done so I can
Alright.
move on.
And now it's a lot less predictable.
Are we doing the same
Cool.
thing over here?
And now the same thing for this one. So I'm going to do a stack of 3. So 4 and then 3 on this one. So Shift D, Z. And just coming in here. This isn't hard. This is just,
Yeah.
it's just a little finicky, right? It would be good, actually, if you could use motion. Sorry, not motion, like a simulation. Blender does have rigid body tools.
It
But it's,
does?
again, if we had more funding from some people, we
shut
could
up. I
improve it. Because the
can't!
rigid body tools
I would love
are pretty
to, but I
janky. They don't work well
can't.
for small objects, and it's very fiddly to set up. But I've seen other tools, plugins that people have made for like Unreal Engine,
That
where
is nice,
placing
though.
objects is actually a simulation. So you just draw across the plane, and you could have like donuts just spawn in and like
Falling.
tumble on each
Yeah.
other. And it just means that you don't have a lot of this finicky hand placing
it
of
is
stuff.
Good to know that this isn't
But for
a
probably for a
finished-
simple scene like
it's
this, I
not.
would probably hand place the
it's not
donuts
gonna fall,
anyway,
so it
because
doesn't
you
have
can
that
finesse it a
setting,
lot
okay.
better than you would in a simulation anyway. All right, so just like before, making it, try and make it look interesting as I can. Move this one closer. That's pretty good. And then, so that we don't have the repeating shapes, R, Z, Z, like that. And that's pretty good, actually. This one, it's a little bit further.
Computer's
Okay,
lagging a
move that
little bit. Is this
more.
making
Alright,
my
there we
frames
go.
drop? Am I crashing that out? I feel bad.
Oh,
I'm
did I
sorry.
not hit? Hang on. Did I?
I can't fix that though.
Z? Oh, okay. I thought maybe I didn't
best we got.
tap Z twice, but evidently
Why
I
is
did.
this
It's
one
just,
lopsided.
it's got this weird gap, which I'm gonna have to close now.
Make
Okay.
it sit on top of the cream of the castle.
Sorry if you can hear traffic. I am right next to
Yeah.
a road. I
A
thought,
very perfect
hey,
stack
I
of
need an
bagels.
office. Why don't I
Not
get an
on real
office right
estate.
next to a busy road with glass?
Let's see how slow
But
this
I'll be
is.
moving out of here soon.
Oh,
Planning
not
to
bad.
move country.
It's a
if
little
I can.
junky. It's a little janky.
I won't
but
say
we're
where I'm moving
drifting.
to.
Oh, do you
No,
see
I'm
that
planning to
trail
move
effect?
to the
That's
United
fun.
States, actually. Looking to get a visa.
Cool. Not intended.
Because I want to move to LA.
You
LA,
do?
it's where all the
No,
other
you should not
YouTubers
live
are.
here. It sucks.
And
Get out.
I don't know.
LA
Every time I go
sucks.
there, I come back with like a bunch of ideas and yeah. So I'm
Don't
moving
move to
if
LA,
I
it's
can.
dangerous right
Still
now.
waiting for a visa to be approved.
trying to get
but,
out.
We'll see. All right. So I'm just making small adjustments here and there.
Live in LA, oops.
All right. And
You
the
don't know
final
where-
donut that I will create. Take this. I'll just take this bottom one. Shift D, and I'm going to make a donut which is going to be like rotated to the camera a little bit.
No.
So yeah, let's move on one axis, Z here, and it's just going to be like this. Because this is a much more readable shape
God.
that tells you exactly what it is. Because I mean,
Sure.
these stacks could make you
Doing my
believe
best.
that maybe it's
I wouldn't trust these
bagels
donuts.
or
They
like
were
little
not
mini
safe for work to
cakes or
eat.
something like that. So having this one rotated towards the camera makes it very clear that these are donuts.
But mine doesn't rotate right.
Awesome.
It's all bad and
right.
ugly.
Cool. Now,
It's all
it
janky.
wasn't supposed to be that we have
kinda fun,
round
though.
sprinkles on this side and then long sprinkles on this side. That's just because we were duplicating shapes. But because we've done this with geometry nodes, it's really simple to just swap it out to be something else. So this one here,
Okay,
I actually
well,
just
if I
want it to be the
rotate
long
the
sprinkles.
base,
So
we'll just
in
adjust
your
the
geometry
icing
node drop
later.
down, click long sprinkles, and there we go. It's just swapped it out. And now I can mix
Oh.
it up a bit. I can say this one here.
Oh. Wait, hang on. You're doing fancy things. I'm just trying to place this donut. Wait a minute. We're trying to get to 3D stuff. I'm just learning the bare minimum right now so we can do some 3D in Blender and I can sculpt something, because that's the goal. We're just trying to learn how to sculpt, which we technically already know how to do. We've already gotten past the part that I need to know for the next part of our anatomy journey. But I am fancy. Ay, caramba! I don't want all of this to rotate with it. Do I have to unlink it? Unlink! I don't want to unlink. I love link inside him. Forget it. I wonder if I just delete this donut. I don't think we need it. Goodbye. I didn't say goodbye. Yes. Alright, cool. Forget it. We're not doing fancy. We're just trying to get it done. Alright, cool. Many rounds. I'm good. I don't know if I want to have traumatized nightmares
sprinkles.
tonight. I'm okay.
This one at the bottom, I don't want to have any sprinkles. So it's just a bare
I saw
donut,
Teletubby. That's enough for me.
those do exist, right? This one, I'll say round sprinkles on there, and then I'll make this one long sprinkles.
Oh, I didn't rename
and then maybe
them.
this one I'll delete it as well.
Dear.
So we get like 2 plain ones.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
That
And there's a big gap
unsafe.
here. I don't know why.
Ew.
How did that happen? What did I do wrong? Evidently I made a big gap.
Oh, she's lagging.
By the way, here's a tip.
Oh,
If you so if you just hit R, you're in like tilt mode. But if you tap double R, so you tap R twice, it's now in trackball rotation mode, which
right.
depending on your view can be what you want. So I just go there,
okay,
double tap
you're
R,
gone.
and I just rotate it towards the camera a little bit.
Then that's what we
Pull
had.
it down.
And this isn't anything.
Maybe that's what I did.
Did
Maybe
I do it
lowered the
wrong?
bottom donuts and then the
think
top
I did
ones
it
didn't go
wrong.
with it.
What if I just
If you
have
wanted
all
to,
of
you
these
could
be
actually parent the
sprinkles?
donuts to each other so that when you rotate or move one on the bottom, then
I
it moves the one
don't
on
know
the top.
what to do.
But I don't think it's
is
really
it 'cause this
necessary,
has
and it
too
can be a
many
little
on
bit
it?
hard to work with as well.
Oh.
So
Can I
yeah,
rename this? I sure
they're
can.
now touching. I got
Wait! Okay. Long sprinkles. And this is way too many. Like 50. Oh, even still too many. 10. There we go. Then dots. And that looks better. Okay, cool. I want my dots. Give me dots. That's what we had. Less dots. What's this? That is nothing. This is also nothing. Good to know. Alright. Put your long sprinkles back on. She's getting dressed. She's loading. Nope, I didn't do it. This is not long sprinkles. Or you are loading. You are loading slow, bro. Oh dear. Alright, well, while that's waiting to get dressed, we'll just have 1 dots. And we'll make it like 15? Yeah. You are not long. Jackenstein says you're long. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Alright. Make it a pattern of dots. Yeah. I could make them bigger, but I don't really care. I just want to get through this lesson. Let's go.
a moving part. Yeah, something like that.
Oh!
Awesome.
No, God.
Now the countertop, I'm going to scale this out until the edges of the countertop, like this edge that is here,
Excuse
and
me.
then this edge that are here, are just outside of the frame. Because our camera, I mean, we are going to add a camera animation so that it goes down, but we're not going to be like doing a 360 pan of the donut. So we're not going to be able to see the rest of the scene. So we don't need a kitchen countertop that stretches all out this way. It's just a waste of resources. So we're just going to literally just stop at the edges of where the camera can see. I used to think when I was starting 3D that that's like lazy, but now I'm like, no, that's like how you use your resources properly. Otherwise you end up doing stuff that nobody ever sees, which is actually a pretty common problem in the industry. People over-engineer models and things just in case the camera needs to be close, and then it never does, and then, yeah, anyway. Now, I do want a backsplash for this, so I'm just going to duplicate the bottom plane here. So Shift D, pull it out to, you know, roughly there, and then I'm going to hit R and then X, so I'm rotating along the X-axis, and then just holding down Control to snap it to the nearest 5-degree increment. And in the top left-hand corner of my screen, I'm just looking for 90. And there it is. So I do a single click, I'll move this up, like so, and now we have a backsplash. And the final thing we'll do before moving on...
That's what you call it? I call it a back wall. Backslash. Oh. 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 Mm-hmm. This doesn't snap, does it? It doesn't snap. Okay. Give me that even Steven 90. Dude, I can't wait for Steven Universe to come back. I hear Lars from the Stars is coming back. I like that show. Whoa. Oh. No. Yeah. X. Yes. It's not gonna break everything. It's not. It's so fine. It's so fine. Okay, great. Move that forward. It feels lopsided, but okay. It is lopsided. A little bit over there. Camera. Oh, it's not nearly as good of an angle as it could be. Let's have some more of that back plane. Sit them donuts down on the floor. Those look delicious. Alright. Oh! I'm already running out of gas. I used up too much of my energy already. Save!
On to the next tutorial is create some different donut colors. Now you could actually do the same thing as we did for the sprinkles and create that random through color ramp option for this. The trouble I've found with doing it for the donut icings is that you can sometimes just end up with a bad batch where you've got like a string of like yellow donuts and you can't change it because there's no sample option for the random thing. So I find it's better if you haven't got enough objects to instead just manually set up the colors. And it also just allows you to finesse it as more of an artist. So a long way to say, we're going to create different materials for each of the different icings. So the one that's already there, we'll just call it pink icing.
Goofy, but I'll be brave.
And now, so I definitely want that one to be pink, which means these ones that are directly behind it, I definitely want to be a different color. So I'm going to click the little number to make it a single user, and I'll call this one blue icing. And then the color, I'm going to make it a kind of an aqua-ish color. Let's go into material select. There we go. This one here, I'm going to make it a yellow icing. So clicking the little number next to it. There we go. Yellow icing.
Good!
And then
Why?
about there, that's
Damn
good.
it!
And then this one at the top, I'm going to make it chocolate icing. Click the little number.
No! Goofy, why would you do that?
Let's go
Goofy, I
brown.
hate you. Goofy, you meanie.
Yeah.
Ow!
It's like how saturated, how warm is chocolate. I mean, I guess you could have like a really
My daughter's
desaturated
afraid
chocolate
now.
that's just very dark. But I think
How could
it's
you do that?
the more saturated. It kind of looks like milk chocolate.
looks
like kind of
delicious.
delicious, not the really super dark stuff,
He's
which I do
making,
actually
like,
like as an adult.
bunch of
Hated it as a
fruity
kid,
donuts.
but now
But I
I
don't
don't
really
know,
care
normal
because my
chocolate is just
sprinkles aren't
way
gonna
too
be
sweet.
Like that. They
Okay,
came out real
that now the
gross.
top
Remove
one. I'll make that one pink. Yeah, that's fine. And then
think
this
he's gonna
one
be
I'll
decorating
just
for the
make
rest
it
of the
blue
stream.
icing.
We're gonna blast
And then
it
this one
real
I'll
quick.
make it
Speed it up.
yellow icing. Oh wait, no, I've got the it's blue and yellow and yellow. That's not good. So this bottom one.
I
no, the
don't
middle
like
one.
Dave.
Yep, middle one I'll make it chocolate. Bottom one
I
I'll
don't
make
like
it blue.
Dave.
Just trying to get like a nice. Now I've got pink and pink next to each other.
Color choices.
All right, maybe this one will be yellow as well. That's too yellow. All right, maybe the bottom one can be pink. There we go. That's better. All right, so I don't have any like.
That is nice though. That you
It
can
now
just
looks more natural,
from
looks,
drop down
which is
at
just
a
more
glance
random. I
pull
guess.
down
No, less
a
random because I'm like
material
manually
option.
finessing it myself.
That's
So it's
cool.
less random, but it looks
Finally.
more random in a way. Anyway, finally, before we move on, let's start labeling our objects. So first of all, I want to make sure that my plate is inside of my environment collection. So I will now call this plate. This bottom one, I will call it, let's call it counter. And then this back one, I'll call it the backsplash. Backsplash. Awesome.
Backslash.
We have done it. Oh, we do need to give a material to our plate as well. Can't just have it as a default material or else it'll look terrible. So, new material. And the first thing I want to do is adjust the roughness and make it look kind of, shiny, like the ceramic plate. We just load that up actually one more time. There we go. Use that as my reference. So it's somewhat shiny. And then also I want to give a subsurface because ceramic does actually have a little bit of that that creamy bleed through of the light. So I'll turn my weight up to 1, radius all set to 1, and then the scale 0.001.
Oh, my lord, he's talking so fast. I sped it up on purpose, though. Subsurface.
It's 4:45
Oh,
p.m.
God.
Time to start wrapping up your workday and plan for dinner.
She said stop. That sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? But Google, I don't think you understand. I can't do that. I'm on the job right now. This is my job. I'm gonna treat it as much as I can as my job. Oh, why is this taking 10 years? Oh, she's lagging out. Oh, she's crashing out. Finish your sentence while Blender figures out what to do.
Very small amount of subsurface scattering, and it'll just help it a little bit. The color, I'll also turn down it to make it a little bit, not so white, and then I'll make it slightly yellow, a little bit yellowy, creamy color, just like over there. If you want, also, you can buy the plate. It's just not a free model, but it will add realism to your scene. If you want to have a plate that is actually real and photo scanned, and it's got all these little speckled little things and divots across it, if you want, it is optional. All right, so that is it, guys. Join me in the next part, and we're going to get into lighting. I'll see you there.
Oh my god! I'm dying! We're not making anything fancy here. I don't plan to make this official. I just want to be done. Let's make a really quick blue donut. Let's look at our work. Oh, they're all blue. Oops, all blue. Well, he told me how to make multiple different references to software. I mean, I can't talk. I think I need to take a walk away. I need to look around at something other than the screen. No, I'm good. Thank you. I'm so good. I'm so good, Goofy. You have no idea how good I am. Why can't we just go back to the flowers and the fun stuff with the Sonic the Hedgehog boy? Let's do that. I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright. Oh my lordy. We got another lesson to go through, but lighting is actually probably going to be easier because it'll just be discussing lighting overall versus new things to learn. I already know about lighting. Hopefully that won't break my brain too much. So here we go. We're going to jam out to some Sonic. I'm going to take a look around the house because I got to just walk around and wake up my eyes from staring at this donut pile, which is, mind you, not a great donut pile. I'm not exactly proud or anything of this. It's just something to do while I'm learning Blender, and it's not bad, but it exists. So we're gonna be right back. I gotta go look at some other stuff to reset my eyes. Let's hit F12, see what we get. She's loading, she's loading. Oh boy howdy, look at those Unreal Engine donuts. The lighting is horrendous because I'm pretty sure my light source is getting cut off by the back wall. Alrighty, moving on. I will be back. I gotta look at something. I'll see you in a second. Ciao for just a bit. second lesson is usually when my brain starts to fizzle out. But we're gonna power through one more lesson, and hopefully this one I will not have as much of a struggle with because I'm not learning new things. It's just the principle of lighting. Crystal J. Wen? No, my evil twin sister is Punk Crystal. P-U-N-K. Crystal with a K. It's my OC on my main YouTube page. Check it out. Don't stare at the screen too hard, Goofy. It's bad eye strain. Alright. Let's carry on. We gotta talk about lighting real quick. Hopefully this won't take 10 more years to get through. I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna turn Sonic down a little bit, and we're gonna get into the second lesson. Here we go. Starting at 157, 18. Alright. Second lesson starting in 3, 2, 1.
And then God said, let there be light, which is the topic for this tutorial. Now we want to create the look of a morning kitchen countertop. Like you just woke up in the morning, the sunlight's coming in and it's warm and it's inviting. So we want to have some sunlight coming in from the left. Now we could take our default lamp here and turn it into a sun lamp and then try to angle it like that. But the reason that this looks so terrible is that one of the key components of natural light is not just the sunlight, but the skylight around it. Getting that the right shades of blue and white and the gradient as it goes towards the horizon. And that's actually quite difficult to do. But thankfully, there's a relatively newish feature in Blender which we can use. So rather than using any lamp at all, I'm going to delete the lamps so there is no light in my scene whatsoever. And instead, go to my World tab here. And then where we've got color, I'm going to click the little yellow dot and then select Sky Texture.
Whoa, okie dokie. Hang on. What did you say, sir?
I'm going to click the little yellow dot and then select Sky Texture.
Wait, what? Are you making lights or a new texture?
Any lamp at all. I'm going to delete the lamps so there is no light in my scene whatsoever. And instead, go to my world.
What
and that's
just
right reason.
How
Which
did you get to this?
It's inviting. So we're going to want to have some sunlight coming in from the left. Now we could take our default lamp here and turn it into a sun lamp and then try to angle it like that. But the reason that this looks so terrible is that one of the key components of natural light is not just the sunlight, but the skylight around it. Getting that the right shades of blue and white and the gradient as it goes towards the horizon. And that's actually quite difficult to do. But thankfully, there's a relatively newish feature in Blender which we can use. So rather than using any lamp at all, I'm going to delete the lamps so there is no light in my scene whatsoever. And instead, go to my World tab here. And then where we've got color, I'm going to click the little yellow dot and then select Sky Texture. And what this has added is, besides just the sky texture, it's also added in a sun lamp. So if I rotate around, we should see, look at that, real sunlight coming across it.
Wait, that's actually
sick. Now, it is very hot by default. So if you go to your render settings, underneath color management at the very bottom here, you've got an exposure slider, which you use actually quite a lot. You can see the lighting has stayed the same. And it doesn't have to re-render anything. This is purely just adjusting, the sensor essentially on your camera.
Wait! SunDisk not available in Eevee. Oh, it's in Cycles only. I'm sure it is. I was planning to go to Cycles in a second. I just don't want to crash the stream. Give me a sec, Blender. Alright. I know now. Viewport display. Nope. Wait a minute. Is it because I have to be in Cycles? Alright, stream? If the stream crashes, I'm sorry. Okay. Whoa! There we go. Where did my lamp go? Oh, we're not crashing. Oh, we're fine. Alright, Alright, color management. Aha! Way too bright. Now that looks sick. That looks pretty cool. Those are some sick, unwell donuts. I would not eat those. I would not ingest that. But that looks great. Cool. How did I do that? I like dome lighting a lot. I use it all the time. It's the only way to light. Heated. World. Okay. Under the world tab. Color. Select yellow. Sky texture. I do like sky lighting. Oh, it's pretty. Yeah. Wait a minute. Where is it? Where did it go? Where is the light? Where is the light? Light? Oh, where did it go? No! No! Goofy just wants to torture me, which I don't blame them. It's fun. I'm sure it's entertaining. Sun intensity is real bright. Oh, it's dark. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. One is fine. Maybe if I click on it? No. It is selected. Hang on. Sky texture again? That didn't do it. Where is this light? Where is it? How did I get there? Maybe render settings? Render? Ah, under render. Got it, got it. Under render tab. There we go. Now we know, now we know. Adjust. Exposure. In. Color management. Oh, it's my kid brother. He's on the phone. I sure hope Mother doesn't come in here to talk to my younger godbrother. That would be silly and annoying and fun. Alright. What do you mean what's wrong with Capuchin? Absolutely nothing. I think he's fine. I think he's swell. I just choose not to look at him. I sense a phone call incoming. Oh boy. This will be fun. Well, we'll see.
I said, Kianna's streaming right now. You should go check out her stream.
Yeah!
She said, yeah.
Oh god. I'm just waiting for this to happen.
If you're able to.
I'm gonna just hang out. No, I think it's safe. We're fine. I'm gonna turn the light on. It's not good. Hang on.
Yeah, just pop in on her and just say what's up.
Oh, bright light, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I touched the baby belly. I'm sorry. Alright. I'm sorry, I said yeah. Real loud. There might be a jump scare coming into the chat. I don't know. Perhaps. We'll see. Alright, continue.
And if you
That's a
hold down
noisy render,
control,
but it's okay, it's
I
fine.
usually just snap it to a -2. Now back to the sky settings. So what this is, yeah, essentially it's created the exact look of the sky, a real sunlight, that little sun
wanna
disk
look
over
around, 'cause
there,
that's gonna chug
and
everything.
everything will
That's-
change depending on what you set, like the elevation, right? If you set it to be like really low
Sorry,
in the
that-
sky,
yeah, that was
well, that's
probably
like
real loud
morning
right
light.
in
You can
your
see
ear.
it's
So
changed
sorry.
everything to be like a warm look, right? So we've got like
Very
really warm
cool.
light over everything. And if you change it to be like noon, like the sunlight is coming directly above it, you can see it's a lot colder.
Where's my
And that's
camera?
because as the sunlight goes lower in the sky, it's now passing through more of the
Where's my
atmosphere.
camera?
So it's like decaying the light, and you get
Did I delete my
yeah, you get like an
camera?
orangey look. But as it goes more vertical, then it's a lot more clearer and cleaner.
Oh no. Where's
Anyway,
my
it's a very cool
camera?
setting that is relatively new in Blender.
Did I get rid of my camera? I guess I did. Alright. Let's put another one in. Camera. Yeah. 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 And there we go. Camera gone bye-bye. I know, why did it do that? I don't know why. Oh, let's leave it there. Alright, and then, rotate. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah. There we go. Let's check in. It's probably way too close to the camera. Oh, it's not bad at all. N. Yeah. 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 Yeah, why did my camera go bye-bye? I don't know why. Get out of here. Alright. There's some lovely stuck. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are, standing in a boom, boom, boom. Big ones, some as big as a plate. Great! Alright, zoom in a little bit. Get the HD texture of those really badly pixelated, unsafe for work sprinkles. Let's put the lighting on. Oh yeah, baby. Let's get it this way. Oh yeah, that's delicious and unsafe, and oh my god, that's so unholy. Oh! Disgusting! Plastic donuts! I gotta take a bite. Alright, great. Good! Great! Gucci! I'm pretty okay with that. Alright. Oh yes, and I said I wanted to move the size of my camera out of the way, but I don't think I can. Oh! Wait, because my camera's selected, now I can adjust it? I couldn't do that before. Viewport display. Yes! Okay, what on earth I did before, I don't know why. It's so big. There we go. Get out of here. I don't want to look at it. I said I don't want to look at it. Yeah, those are really unsafe. I would not at all suggest eating those donuts. Okay, let's look at our camera scene again. I think we can adjust the lighting a little bit. Sun rotate rotate over there. Yeah. Right on it. Oh yeah, some really highly exposed donuts. Yes. Great. Oh, and I just realized the sprinklage is clipping. Oh, ever so slightly. Oh, that's not okay. We'll fix that. Yeah. Graphic designer working. Oop. Get me out of here. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. What if I just need to make sure this is isolated, because it's going to move the dong gut by itself. Hold up. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. And it's not clipping. Yeah. Boom, baby. Alright. That's better, I guess. We'll leave it there. Don't get much of the backdrop, that's fine. Where did I have the camera? There we go, that's fine. A little bit of camera angle. A little bit of the top. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Sorry about that. You need to get another donut. I think you need a refund on your donuts. These aren't safe. I would not eat them. I would not suggest it. That is not safe. Alright. Out of curiosity, I hope this doesn't wreck everything, but out of curiosity, if I were to say, I don't know, make these a little bit bigger. Just a smidge bigger. Because they're, like, so small. They kind of look like ants. They look unsanitary. If I were to make... Oh, I don't know. How would I go about doing that, though? Scale? Oh! That did it. That looks rancid! Ew! Hang on. Let's go over here. Scale. Ah. There we go. Just a little bit bigger. And now, back in the game. That looks a bit less safe for work, but yeah, that's okay. Go.
But yeah, so I'm actually going to leave it at the default at around 15
and I also
degrees.
Just realized these don't have the texture
one thing
on
I
them,
will
they're
change
just a
though
color.
is the sun
That's
size.
fine,
So you get like really, yeah, like clean,
trying to
hard
move through
shadows
this
from the
quickly.
sun. And this sun
Sorry, it's
size
not the
here,
best.
the
This'll-
reason for
it'll
this
have to
very
do.
weird measurement, 0.545 degrees, is because it's actually the real sun size in relation to the Earth. But there are reasons for changing that, because if the sun goes through a cloud, then obviously the cloud
Are you
is now
seriously
lighting
telling me
up,
how to adjust the
and
sun
it's creating more of a
size?
dispersed look.
Oh my god.
So from the look of the camera, I usually just adjust this to be like a 2 or a 3, and it just makes the sun a little bit softer around
You
the
can make
edges,
the
a
size
little
a
nicer.
little
At
bigger
least
of the sun?
according to me. Awesome. So,
Oh, what
looks
did that
better,
do?
but now we have another problem, which is that the
Oh.
skylight
On the
is just
video game now?
bleeding in.
Put me in a poly game and make my face made of polygons. With? Nope, nope. Oh, no, with camera selected. Under viewport display. What is it called? What's the parameter? It's my camera, right? Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, go!
From all directions, right? Because
We'll lock
obviously
this,
it
'cause I
would.
wanna move
So
it.
we need to create an enclosure around it to obviously act as an indoor space.
Whoa.
And just before we do that though, whilst I was preparing for this tutorial, I noticed that the donuts are a little close to my backsplash here. And that matters because we're going to use depth
Reflected
of
light,
field
though.
later to make things that behind it are like out of focus, but we can't really do that if it's too close to the backsplash. So I'm just going to increase the distance there and also just scale it up a little bit because now that it's in the background, yeah, otherwise you'll
Still
see like the
getting the hang of
corners
this.
actually
Oof.
appear in the render, which we don't want. So just
I
make
want
that a
it to
little bit
be
bigger,
right
move it
just
up.
so-
Okay, that's pretty good. So
Okay.
essentially, yeah, you just want to have like 1, 2, 3-ish plate widths, I think will do it. But yeah, something like that. And I also now just want to make sure, just fiddling around with this now, but yeah,
I like
this has got to be positioned
I also want to move on.
exactly
Move
on the plate as well. Awesome.
Alright.
Okay, so that enclosure. Obviously, to create that enclosure, we are going to be adding in a cube. So Shift A, Mesh, Cube. And I
Oh.
want to scale this down. Because although it is like
Why
a
are
kitchen,
we making a
right?
box then? If we
Nothing
just
outside
have
of the frame is going to
planes?
be in the shot. So making it bigger than it needs to be is just going to add to the render times because then light has to bounce around those things. And,
Right,
yeah, not good. So,
need that.
yeah, something scaled about that. I don't know,
I
something like
think
that.
the default we have is
Now,
fine.
really what I want it to do is just like that corner here, I want it to be locked to this point. Like I want to move it to that point.
Oh.
And previously in Blender, this was a really fiddly process. I would have to tap G and then Z, move along that,
Oh.
and then try and
There's
time it
no
here and
snapping in
then
Blender, that's
tap G and then
annoying.
Y and move it. And it would never be exactly correct.
That's
it would
what
always
I'm
just be slightly
realizing
off.
right now.
Well, now there is a new feature in Blender, literally, that came in this release, 4.0, that has changed the game. So there was
please.
a bunch of snapping
Enlighten me,
improvements. So I will show you them now. So it's actually easy to understand if you just go into wireframe mode.
Okay.
So if I tap G, so I'm moving my cube. If you hit B, it now enters you into a new state called snapping mode. So the
Oh.
first thing it's asking you is what is the origin of the object that you're moving that you want to be the snapping point.
It's a
So
fun
essentially,
problem.
as I mouse over this, you can see the cursor is changing. When it's a circle, that means it's
Chris Apples?
going to snap
Yeah,
to
you're-
that face. If it is a crosshair, that's that edge. If it's
Ah.
a triangle, that's the middle point of the edge, which is sometimes
Oh.
useful. And if it's a square, then that's a vertice. So this
Oh,
is
you're
on
saying
the
so many
object that is
words.
selected right
I'm
now.
gonna have to
Okay.
type all this
So
out,
I obviously
alright.
want that corner vertice. So I'm just going to do a single click there. Now, after I've clicked, you can see I'm able to select whichever point in the rest of the scene I want to snap it to. So just like, again, it's a square when it's a vertice. So when I'm on these faces here, right there, I'll do a single click.
Oh, that's
And there we go. So you can see
much
it's
easier.
perfectly aligned it with the
Wait.
bottom of that that backsplash
wait,
there.
wait,
Now it is a little weird. I'll be honest. Like
It's a little
maybe
fiddly,
it's
but
more
that's-
weird because I've been using Blender for so long. Maybe beginners find it a little bit easier. But yeah, like the fact that you're in a move state, then you're hitting B, and
Wait a minute.
you will be moving it, but it's in a snapping
this,
mode
actually.
rather than a
This is
placement mode.
nice.
It is a little weird. And also, just to
I'll
make
get
it
used to
even more
it.
complicated,
Yeah.
you can hold down Alt at any point
that's
and then
so
middle mouse to
nice.
drag around. Because sometimes you want to snap like that
I
point,
wanna make this cube a
but then
little
you need to
bigger. I'm
select a
assuming
point
you want it to be
underneath
bigger
an
than
object.
everything?
So you can hold down Alt middle mouse and then find that point and snap it to that.
Oh, oh,
so
oh,
that's even
oh,
weirder,
oh,
but
oh, no.
I'm very glad it's in there because it is great,
Let's leave
but it
that.
is just like takes a little bit to wrap your head around.
Holy crap, that's great. Okay, you said so many words, dude. Hold on. Wait. All right. To snap. That's a very convoluted way to snap, but I mean, I'm glad it's Nintendo Snap. All right. Nintendo Switch Snap. To snap. G. For grab. B. is it too long? Snap mode. Orbround? I like Orbround. Apparently, you can also occasionally play an Earthbound. I don't mind that too. Alright, that took up a lot of time though. I feel good that we actually got like halfway through the video with all that nonsense. Great. Click object first. Then, object we want to snap to. That's not very intuitive, but frankly, I'm proud of Blender devs for figuring it out and doing the best they can. That's pretty cool. Alright. I'm gonna move on because I don't really care. I think I could make this a lot shorter. You know what? Screw it. Give me that edit mode. Get me out. Oh, is it not edit mode? Wait a minute. Oh, the spinning wheel of death. Okay, we're fine. Hold on. Do I have to make this editable? I forget. I have it plain, but I don't know if this is because some softwares you have to actually make this an editable object. Is it already editable? I don't remember. I can! Yay. And I want to move it down. I want it to go down there. Hello. Oh god, we're lagging so hard, baby girl. It's okay. Oh, it's lagging. Is it because we're in Eevee? Let's go back to Eevee for a second. Hang on. It's okay, honey bear. It's okay, computer. It's okay. Take a deep breath. So, take a woosah. Let's get out of Cycles for a second. Cycles hurts my computer's brain. Alright, G. It's still laggy, but that's okay. She's doing the best she can. There's a box outside. People are doing things. Sorry. Rude, can you not? Alright. I hit the buh. I want this to go to that. Hello? You got this, hun. You got this. Wait, you know what would be even better? Ooh. Tips for making art? Oh, all day long. I was gonna say, I would be happy to do more tutorials. I just don't have time to edit them. But frankly, maybe on stream, I can just talk about them. That would be easier. Specifically, what kind of art are you thinking, Goofy? Because I would be happy to help with all kinds of art. Illustration is mainly my #1 go-to, but graphic design, motion design, the thing that you're looking at right now, I'm trying to get into 3D design very soon. Be specific. What would we like to know? Because I can't just give tips. I need actual words to give you tips. That's a very broad topic. Let me know, though. Always happy to be a diarrhea lips leaky gut. Just tell me what you want to know. Oh my god, we're throwing away drugs and weed or something. Please don't. Okay, G. Give me that. Vertice. Oh. 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 You see this in real time, right? It's real laggy. I hit B. Okay. Give me the vertice over here. Give me that. Thank you. And connect it to that. You can do it, honey. There you go. Boom, baby. All right. Oh, she's so slow. All right, and then I'm gonna also try this at the same time. No, it's not an object. I see. All right. G. Oh, B. Yeah. Huh. Great. One more. Give me this. Oh, I gotta click on the other plane. Okay. Tab is now in edit mode. Why are you lagging so hard with a bunch of planes? Is it the sun lamp that's killing you? What's going on here? G. B. Come on. Click G. And then over here, bada bing, bada boom. Oh. No. Yeah, something's amiss. Ah, yeah, there we go. Did that do it? Are we locked in? I don't need this to be perfect. I just wanted to try this new thing, but apparently it's really laggy. Ooh. And then, huh. Dang it, perfect nearly. Come on, come on, come on. You got this, baby girl. You got this. Yes. Yay! Oh my god, that took 10 years. Holy crap. And I gotta get my camera in here, don't I? Because it's gonna just be looking at a picture of a box. Oh, no, it's in there. Okay. Alrighty. This donut is floating in space. What is this? What is this? What are you? You, sir, need to go. I don't think that's okay. You need to get out of here. X. Alright, there's too much geometry happening in here. Rendered. Camera. Great. Now there's no light at all. Because we boxed it in. Alright. Please help. Oh, how to do hair! Or are you talking about doing drawn hair? Or like 3D hair? Because I can't help you with that. I want to be able to do 3D hair. But as far as actual illustration hair, you have your darks and you have your lights, right? I'm not perfect at it, but frankly, the best way to learn is you just look at some hair and you try to draw it. That's the best example I can give you. But honestly, this is honest to God, like real talk. If you're going for stylized hair, like line art hair, that's one style that I can help you with. If you're going for painterly hair, where you're drawing like actual three-dimensional hair, like individual hairs, follicles, that's a whole nother topic. So be specific. What kind of hair are we talking? 3D hair, illustrated, fake line art hair, or realistic hair? Help me understand so I can help you. All right, back to it.
But I will continue using it actually. So in face select mode, in edit mode, you can see this is too high up. So I can just, I could try and place it like this, or I could hit B and then go this point to that
Yours
point.
is so much faster.
Same here.
Mine's so much slower.
G, B, this point to that point.
That's great.
Yeah, it's pretty useful. I mean, it doesn't have to be this exact. I mean, this is just stuff that's outside of the frame, but anyways. All right, and I'll move this out. So I do need to create a little bit of space here because the camera needs to sit here, obviously. So there needs to be a bit of space there. But if I move inside, you should see some flickering. Yay for flickering. The flickering is because obviously the cube comes with 6 faces, but we've already got 2 planes right here. And we don't really need those planes. We could actually map a marble texture to the cube,
Goofy,
but then you have to deal with UV unwrapping and all that stuff. I find it's actually easier sometimes to just work with planes and use that instead. So instead, with the cube here, I'm just going to remove the 2 faces that I don't need. So the back face and then this bottom face. So selecting those 2 and then hit X, which is another way to delete. And not vertices, that's what we've been doing currently. Instead, hit faces. So it's just deleting those faces. So now you should see you have, it's kind of like an...
What are you talking about? Hang on, I was doing other things because I'm so distracted. Vertice. This is the, yeah. Okay. All right. What?
And then this bottom face. So selecting those 2 and then hit X, which is another way to delete. And not vertices, that's what we've been doing currently. Instead, hit...
Is it because my box is so big? Wait a minute. What are you doing?
Flickering. Yay for flickering. The flickering is because obviously the cube comes with 6 faces, but we've already got 2 planes right here. And we don't really need those planes. We could actually map a marble texture to the cube, but then you have to deal with UV unwrapping and all that stuff. I find it's actually easier sometimes to just work with planes and use that instead. So instead, with the cube here, I'm just going to remove the 2 faces that I don't need. So the back face and then this bottom face. So selecting those 2 and then hit X, which is another way to delete. And not vertices, that's what we've been doing currently. Instead, hit faces. So it's just deleting.
Huh?
And not vertices, that's what we've been doing currently. Instead, hit...
You right-click that?
So the back face and then this bottom face. So selecting those 2 and then hit X.
Okay. I clicked and nothing worked. I clicked and no cigar. Is it because I was in edit mode? No, I'm in the right one. Where am I? I want this. Ah, there we go. Okay. Control click. No. U. X. No, that was Z. X. Faces. Ah. In the bottom. Yes. X. Faces. Ah! Okay. We still get no light. right? Still looks like poop. Because you're cutting out all of my light. Where is
which
light
is
gonna
another
come
way
in?
to delete, and not vertices. That's what we've been
Don't
doing
worry about
currently.
it, Goofy.
Instead,
You don't
hit
have to know a lot
faces.
about art
So
to
it's
be an
just
artist.
deleting
You
those
just
faces.
gotta have fun doing
So
it.
now you should
But I'll help
see
you in a second.
have it's kind of like an
Maybe
open
a few
box,
seconds.
4 sides, and then the back and the bottom
It's a
are
very
open.
interesting way you're
And
doing
now
this,
what I
sir.
need is an opening on the left-hand side to be that
Ah,
window. So to
there
do
we
that, I'm going
go.
to cut into it so that I get a little bit of gap here on the left-hand side to be like the gap between the wall and the window, and then another gap here between the
You're gonna
bottom
make
of
a
the
split?
countertop, and So I'm going to inset, and for that tool it's I. So I for inset, and it's now kind of like it's shrinking that face into itself, and you're just like choosing its scale essentially. I'll hold down Shift to get a more precise movement, and
I got the wrong
about
angle
there.
here.
That's pretty good. And now I just delete that face. So again, X and then faces. Awesome. So we should now see this, which in rendered view mode, should hopefully look okay.
Still
Yeah,
looks like
not
poop.
bad. Now this window frame here, it really is just acting
Oh.
like the control for the light. So if I want, I can
Wait a minute. Wait, it still looks like doo-doo. Wait. Oh my god, I hit the wrong button! No! It's okay. There we go. We got back to where we were. So hang on. Is it because my light's coming from this direction? Maybe I did it the wrong way. Let's go that way. Let's try that again. No. We got the wrong face selected. Yeah. Oh god, it's so wonky. Delete. Faces. Okay. What's that look like? I think I did it. Give me that rendered view, baby. No. Cycles. Way! We did it. Alright. Cool. It's so bright. Time to write down everything I just did. What on earth did I just do? Okay. With faces selected. Edit mode. Cool. I for inset. To make the window. Okay. Oh my goodness, my brain's dying. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little less exposed, like 275, yeah. -3 was what we had, let's keep it there. Maybe because my life is so entirely baked in sun. Let's go to the sun rotation. Actually, what we had is fine. It's fine. Oh my god! Okay. We got like 10 more minutes left of this lesson. We're halfway through. Over halfway through. We're gonna finish this lesson, and I won't break into a million pieces, and then we can talk art goofy. First, a little bit, because I gotta get to work on some stuff. But come to Tuesday and ask me more questions then, of course.
I can
If you're able
much
to.
more precisely place this. Like I don't want that much light coming in,
Oh my
you know,
god, so
creating
you're
all
being
that
so
light
picky. I
on
don't
this
care.
side of the wall there. I can also say maybe I need more
made a
space
microwave.
here, so that I've got a little bit of darkness, so I could put some things in the background without them falling into light.
That's cool, though.
And then this bottom face here, sorry, this bottom edge, this is going to control where the light starts in the scene, right?
Oh.
So if it's like all the way down here, then it's, yeah, anyways, you get the idea. Just sort of shaping the light. Awesome. And now with the camera selected, I'll just move this down a little bit, angle it up. There we go.
That's great.
Awesome.
I
I
don't
mean, you can
care.
also just do this
I actually
in
should rotate this
fly
whole scene.
mode, shift, tilde key.
I'm lazy.
But I like hitting the R
looks
tool
great.
and then just selecting the
I'm fine with
axes,
that.
and I can just tilt the camera exactly where I want it. Awesome. So much better. We've controlled the skylight, so the skylight is now longer coming in. But we have uncontrolled lighting in the sense that this wall here, that's over here, that is supposed to represent the rest of the kitchen, is hitting and receiving all of that sunlight, and it's just filling in all
And
of this
it's bouncing
space
back light.
on
I
the right hand
see.
side. And that's not good because we want shadow. Shadow is actually a good thing. It helps reveal form. A lot of new artists, like, they get scared of shadow. They try and like fill everything in and light everything. You do want
you
shadow.
like
Shadow
that
is a
shadow.
good thing.
It's a good
So
thing.
all this uncontrolled space is not good. So essentially we need to do just like what you would do in the real world, and that's to create a, like what a photographer would do. They make like a black fill card,
fill.
right? And that's just to essentially stop bounce
Absorb
lighting
light.
from hitting the subject. So it's a good excuse to learn about a new feature. So with
What?
the cube selected, if I go to the materials and then hit new, we're going to keep the white material for everything else, right? White walls.
Oh, selected.
Then I can add another material right underneath this one by hitting the plus button, then adding another material, and I'll call this one black wall. And I actually will change the shader from principled to a much simpler diffuse. It's just easier for cycles to calculate than a full principled one. And then this, I'll just change the color to be really dark, almost black. All right, and now in edit mode, I'm gonna go face select, and I'm gonna select that one wall that I wanna have the black wall material to. And then here I select it from the material list, black wall, and then hit assign. And importantly, you won't see the assign select, these buttons. They'll only appear when you're in edit mode. So if you don't see it, it's because you're not in edit mode. So in edit mode, select the face, then you'll see it and hit assign.
Wait, I put the
And
wrong
now look
thing.
at that. We have much more control.
That's cool. Okay, hang on, I put the wrong thing. This is my white kitchen, this is my black wall. Cool. Yeah. Cool. And the rest of it, no. Control I. Assign. Ow! Ew. Did I do it? Yeah! Crystal K might be a genius. Maybe. There's hope yet. Cool. That was a very quick thing to teach me. Oh my god, we only have 4 more minutes left. 6 more minutes, we can do it. Okay. Assign multiple textures to different selections. Cool. Make material. Click assign with selection. Cool. Yeah.
Control. And in fact, because this light, this
reminded
sunlight
me a
is
lot of
hitting
things.
this
It's cool.
this wall and it's currently dark,
Maybe a little
this
dark.
color here now becomes almost like the control for how much fill light I want on the
That's a
right-hand
very
side of the
cool
donuts.
trick,
So
though.
the brighter it goes, the more fill light I get. Yeah, just a very
That's
simple way to
nice.
control that
I
lighting
like
a bit
it.
better. Awesome. That's looking pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the sun intensity. So there's a separate measurement here just for intensity. Now you could drop the intensity of the whole sky texture as well. But when you
Brother
do
is
that,
calling. I
it
can't
also
answer right
drops
now.
the sky texture.
Wait
right?
a minute. Hold on.
And so
Chad, I'm gonna answer this on camera. This is gonna be fun. Ready? Hello? You're on stream, sir.
Hello, V.
Hi. It's a
Hi.
it's a gentleman speaking. I don't want to say your name,
Yes.
but you're on stream.
Have you gotten new streaming viewers, or is it the same few people?
I mean, there's a guy in here and he's pretty chill.
Is
But
his name my own?
no.
Is his
Are you
name
in the
my
chat?
own?
I didn't know you're not in the chat, you liar.
Oh, right.
Ha 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 ha. Are you done making fun of me?
No, I'm not. Actually, I called you because I wanted to speak to you because I missed you.
Oh, you give me love and affection. Ah, how dare
Of
you?
course.
Ew.
Fuck you mean, ew.
I mean, thank you.
Right.
What if I told
Fuck you
you?
mean, ew.
I need to do better. I know I'm a bad big sis. I'm sorry. I'm new at this.
It's okay. You shouldn't be.
I'm new at this. I'm trying. But I was gonna say,
But?
on today's stream, there's a couple people hanging out with you and me. But on
Uh-huh.
Tuesdays. I stream on Tuesdays now, and it's going
Oh.
pretty well. There might be a smattering more, a few people in there, which is, exciting.
That appears she's gaining ground, people.
Guys, I might not be talking to a blank void anymore.
I'm like, she's gaining ground. She's gaining a following.
Every
Oh.
once in a while, I feel like something is happening. But at the end of the day, I'm just happy to be here. It just helps if people are here to join me so I can...
Guess who I met
Yeah.
up with?
Oh, do you want to spill the beans with me after stream? I, got 3 more
No.
minutes left. No? Okay. Go off.
I'm like, no.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm like, you said you got 3 minutes. You act like that's a long ass time.
I mean, in Crystal speak, 3 minutes might take 10 more minutes. But I'm almost there.
Oh, hell no.
I'm almost there.
See, 3 minutes to me is actually
It's
a minute and
hyperbolic
50
space.
seconds.
It's the hyperbolic time chamber in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, see, mine is the hyperbolic time chamber going backwards.
So it's less time.
Yes.
Hmm.
So, a minute is truly only 30 seconds.
Oh, you got that Gen Z brain. I'm sorry.
No, it is not Gen Z brain. It is impatience brain.
No, I think it's most people brain because we don't have the ability to be patient about anything anymore. Instant gratification and all that.
No, I just got way better things to do.
That's fair. That's fair. So wait, hold up. What if I actually called you back in 10 minutes? I swear, I promise. And if I don't, then you can yell at me and hate me later.
Fine.
Time is relative. Time is a relative concept.
You wanna know what else is a relative concept? Calling your little brother back.
I
That's
will! I will! Okay, chat, you have to hold me accountable, because if I don't, then I suck and I'm a bad person.
Yeah.
Okay, I will. I promise. Totally will.
Absolutely.
Absolutely
I hope you know
will.
I will call your mother.
Do it! I don't care.
I'm like, I will call your mother and sit up here and say, bring me to the girl.
Is that a threat?
Yes.
I don't feel
And a
it.
promise.
Okay. Promise accepted. Challenge accepted.
There you go.
Okay, I got you. I promise I'll call you back. Promise.
Alright. And remember, I'm still in your stream, buddy.
You are! I don't see you. But okay.
I am.
Alright, you liar. Unless YouTube's lying to me.
Oh,
I don't kill. I'm kidding. I think you're telling the truth. YouTube's lying to me.
thank you.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you.
Ew! Okay, I call you back.
Goodbye.
For now.
For now.
Boy. Well, that was a small conversation. Did you hear? You're trying to defeat the Roaring Knight. I gotta talk about art. But I also have to finish the stream. Guys, there's like 4 minutes left. We can do this. We're gonna speedrun this. Because I gotta call back my little brother. Otherwise, he's gonna think I'm a fraud. So here we go. Before the Roaring Frog kicks in. Let's go.
What I found was like for a while when the feature came out, I was like it was very hard to control. But I realized like if you keep the strength at
Talk
1,
faster.
but then you reduce the sun intensity, you could like, for example, reduce the sun intensity like by a lot and then
Yeah,
increase
things
your
to do.
exposure. And then it's like the sunlight is there, but it's a lot softer, right? It's not like so overbearing. But essentially what I want to do, I'm going to set this sun intensity to 0.5, so it's half of its brightness, but the sky texture has full brightness, so it's just a little, less hot, essentially. Awesome. Now, 2 things I will show you before we close this tutorial, which can
Please.
be useful to know. One is how to import a model, okay? Because although as a
Oh.
beginner, it's good to understand modeling tools and know how to build things.
I'm writing
When you
that
start
down. I'm not doing
building
it.
scenes, it's
I don't
very
think computer
common,
can handle that.
professional artists in studios, to just make use of model libraries because there is so much you need to model and basically fill in to create a realistic, believable scene. It's just
Say
too much
the
for one artist
words
so
to
it's very
do
common
it!
to make use of model libraries. So what I want you to do is click the link in the description and you will find this model, the wood utensils, which we're going to put in the background, is a free model. And it's available in multiple softwares. The one we're looking for is the Blender file. So hit download on that. And then just like before, unzip the file that you receive. And inside it, you should see a bunch of textures and then one .blend file. Then we're going to go to File, You would think import, but actually this is for external file extensions, like not blend files. If you want to import a blend file, it's actually the append option. Okay, so now we select that .blend file, double click it, and now we're actually reading the blend file. We're reading the information inside that blend file, and it's saying, what do you want to import? Do you want to import just a single object from that blend file? Do you want to import a texture or a material perhaps? But in a lot of cases, if it's just a blend file that contains like one model, it's often going to be in a collection, a single collection. So go into collection and then just click the one that's there and then hit append. And now, even though there is multiple objects as part of this, it's just brought in all of them and it's put it into a collection already, utensils jar 001. So now I'm just going to move this into the back of my scene and that's it. So that's how to import data from one blend file into another.
What else is there to do? You have 3 minutes left.
So I just want it, somewhere in the background like that. The other thing I want to show you how to do is how to install an add-on. Because although you might think that's kind of like an advanced user thing, you will very quickly realize that a lot of workflows rely on add-ons. So add-ons are very powerful and there's a lot of them out there. And it's not actually clear how to install add-ons to beginners. So I thought I would include that. So obviously we're going to use the Polygon add-on. I mentioned this earlier. It just lets you like download and import objects with one click. And there's a bunch of free models in here as well. So you can actually get started with those and do some interesting things. Click the link in the description. This will take you to the download page and you're just looking to download that. Great, so you can see it's downloaded a single zip file. And importantly, you do not want to unzip that zip file. And the reason is that Blender installs add-ons from the zip file that is unextracted. So to install an add-on, you go to Edit, Preferences, Add-ons, and then at the top, click on Install, then locate where you downloaded the zip file, just that there, and then you just hit Install. And now if it's correct, if it's like found and located an add-on inside that zip file, it should then automatically take you to the name of that add-on in the search, so you just have it there. And then to enable it, you just do a single click to check it, and it's now enabled.
I didn't hear any of that.
Every add-on will have a different way of accessing it, but commonly they are in the sidebar, which is exactly where the Polygon one is. So you'll see the tab here. They might actually be changing the sidebar at some point in the future, but for now this is anyway, how it is. So then just go log in via browser. It's going to take you to the website. It'll say login confirmed. Return back to the add-on, and you can type in free, and you can see a whole bunch of different assets there. So actually one that I will import, I go to my models section, and then go to vegetation. There's a bunch of different plants here. There's like 4 free ones, I believe, so you can use one of those. I'm going to be using a paid one, just this spider one I thought looked quite nice. But yeah, you can access one of these free ones if you want to.
I'll do this off camera later.
Awesome. So this is our render. We are nearing the finish line. I can feel it. I'm
glad we didn't have to model that.
So join me in the next part. We're going to dive into the composition and then animation. And then
yes!
So click.
Oh my god, speed run to the ending. Hi, baby girl. My mom is losing her mind ever so slowly. It's okay, I'm here. Hi, baby. Oh, you're so soft. Look at the soft plush baby on my bed real quick. Brain is melting. I need to give you a cat to resync brain. There's a baby. Look at her. She's so soft and silly. She had her tongue out just now. It was really cute. You're so comfy, baby girl. She's like, get that thing out of my face. No, I will not. Oh my god. Alright. Chat! I think I have to go. But, Goofy, you said you wanted to talk about art and stuff? Let's talk in the Discord, because I'll help you better there. I gotta go. I'm sorry. But, I was gonna say, super fast, to the wonderful lovelies that are here in the stream with me, I am so grateful to you. I truly, truly am. This entire Blender journey is gonna be documented. I'm gonna do a full-on, probably like, I don't know, highlight reel thing of this entire thing. Because my goal is to get this done in 7 streams, being a week total. So, I can't promise when that'll come out because I have no time right now. All of my time is going towards that. All of my time is allocated towards making fan art if you want to hang out. I do a lot of Deltarune fan art as well as Undertale stuff. A lot of things are cooking in the pot right now, and if you want to come hang out, every Tuesday we stream at 1 o'clock, and the Goofy that's in the chat, he's usually there, and he's wonderful. He's a fantastic human being, as well as a lot of other lovelies. And if you're watching this as a VOD later, I mean, if you're here for Blender, amazing. But we're not usually doing Blender, we're usually doing anatomy. So this is an anomaly just for a second, and then we'll probably come back to the anatomy very soon. So anyway, I just want to say, PLD, keep playing, mwah, keep loving, and keep dreaming. I gotta call a brother of mine. So if you want to keep talking art, chat with me in the Discord. There's a link in the bottom of the description. Scroll down if you want to join that. As well as a Patreon where all of the notes that I just took, all of the various typing sound effects that you just heard, $3 if you want to see what all of that was. Anyway, I gotta go be a good big sister, so I'm gonna jump off for now. Bye, Nara, Thanks for hanging out, Goof. Mwah. And thanks for